Whew. How y'all doing? Listen, I just ran upstairs trying to get here on time. So if I'm out of breath, you gotta forgive me. Cause I'm catching my breath, okay? Can you keep up? Baby boy, lose my breath. Baby boy, lose my uh. All right, so we are back talking about Christian Keys. You guys voted to talk more about him, so here we are. These are some pictures of Christian Keys, and let me write his name correctly because I forgot the E in the keys. Okay, I'm sure he would appreciate if I can at least spell his name right, right? Okay, so when people first saw Christian Keys, they were introduced to him like this. Okay, he was a sex icon. He's known just to be sexy. He was a sex figure. People felt like he was very sexy. All right, so I want to know, do you guys agree? Is he very sexy? Press one if you feel like he is so sexy. Press two if you feel like he ain't that damn sexy. All right. Now, he was so sexy that everybody was attracted to him. Men, women, you name it. Everybody is attracted to Christian Keys. Okay, see, y'all, look, they said, damn, he fine. Okay. Okay, so he is the guy that we're talking about today. It has been some reports yesterday. He hit us with a woozy. Okay, he then came out and was telling everybody that some gay men was trying to hit on him. Now, this is not the first time he have an issue with gay men hitting on him. If you have looked at his history, he have spoke out about gay men hitting on him. And what do y'all think? Gay men? Do we have any gay men in here? Gay men, I would love for you guys to call in, when I open up the phone lines, because it seemed like his bigger issue, his bigger agenda is gay men should stop hitting on straight men. Okay. He's been talking about gay men hitting on straight men for a long time, considering himself. He just feels like it just does something to his soul when a gay man hit on him. And I guess he's really upset about the way the world is moving now because, the world is so different. Now, the gay man that say, hey, I got a crush on a straight man, you'll see them working together, Blueface and Jason Lee. Isn't that amazing? An openly gay man can say, I got a crush on a straight dude, and a straight dude work with him despite the crush. I mean, we also see it with I Am Zoe. Do you guys know who I Am Zoe? If you know who I Am Zoe is, press 10. All right. So I Am Zoe, he's a gay guy on influence. However, he tells straight guys he got crushes on them all the time, and they still work with him, and nobody thinks the other straight guy is gay because straight guys are more confident in their sexuality. They know they're not going that way. They know the guy got a crush on them, but they ain't tripping about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Just like some girls. Some girls, they talk to each other, they can flirt with each other, and it's no shit. So I'm sure he has a really issue with this new world and everything that's going on. I'm still trying to catch my breath. Blue is as zesty as hell. Well, shit, if Blue gay, then all of them gay. Okay. All right. So it says as long as the gay dude doesn't cross the line. Blueface is a Fruity Loop. Say so, Krishan. Well, she get pregnant by a Fruity Loop? Wasn't she crazy about a Fruity Loop? Didn't she fall in love with a Fruity Loop? Didn't she fight over a Fruity Loop? I mean, you can say he a Fruity Loop all day, but what does it say about you? Okay, your spiritual discernment. Okay. And besides, he's still the daddy. He's still the pappy. Okay. All right. So, going back to Christian Keys, yesterday he came out and he had this long laundry of audio of what happened to him, and he don't name, but he says 2 gay billionaires was the one that did it. Everybody assumed he was talking about Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry, Tyler Perry, Tyler Perry. So I go here and I have some new reports, and he's from shout out to Tone the Don. He reposted this 1 hour ago, and Christian Keys likes somebody comment. Inside the comment, it says watching Christian Keys, and I can't tell I can tell he's clearly a victim. Only $3 grand to his name and violated by a gay billionaire. And no, I don't believe it was Tyler Perry. I wish Christian would have taken action. That man would still have his money and good name, and Christian will remain broken. All right. And he likes it. So people felt that, okay, he likes this. This is meaning that Tyler Perry did not do it. People took it as this woman says, or whoever this person says, I don't believe it was Tyler Perry. And he likes that post. Okay. So people are saying Tyler Perry is off the hook. Now, people are also saying that they still believe it was Tyler Perry. People are saying they believe that he got paid. They said, where's the audio? Didn't he promise us an audio in the morning? Is Christian Keys a liar? I think he's a liar. And I feel like if he does not release that audio, he got paid. I need to hear that goddamn audio. And another thing I gotta say about that damn audio is I don't want him coming out talking about I talked to God and God told me not to release it. I think that's gonna be some bullshit if he say that, and I think he will hide behind religion and God. Nowadays, everybody is using God. Ain't that some shit? All the worldly people using God, all the Hollywood people using God, everybody using God. Well, God made me do it. God did God. Everybody is hiding behind this God when it's some bullshit. And I'm not buying it, you know? So what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Do you guys think about the audio? Why hasn't he leaked the audio yet? Can you guys tell me why hasn't he put out the audio? Comment, let us know. So I'm going to look on his side, and this is what people are saying. If it's not Tyler Perry, then he needs to come out and exclude him because folks are dragging Tyler Perry. Yeah, I did predict it, didn't I? I told y'all he got paid. I said if he didn't, this has been 2 days already, and he hasn't released. He did all that threatening. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to go to the police office, and I feel like knocking over the police. What is it? I feel like knocking over the coffee table. Uh-oh, they calling me now, y'all. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Nigga, if you don't do it already, what the fuck? Just go ahead and do it. Beat it. How to spit a Nike. Just do it. We all want to know shit. Who the fuck is on that audio? Okay. So I definitely feel like he got paid. He is very quiet now. Only thing he's putting out is scriptures, but he's not saying nothing. And I want to know, what are y'all thoughts? And everybody feels like he got paid too. Hell yeah, you know he got paid. You know it was about the payday. And another thing we were talking about, he came out here, he said, well, somebody wanted him to be naked. Do you guys remember that? Press 2 if you remember when Christian Keys says that somebody was paying him $100K to be naked. Y'all remember that? Well, after talking to my auntie and she told me he did porn, I don't know if he did porn, but he did a porn scene. Okay. He was in a movie called Sex Chronicles or some show, and he's butt naked. I mean, booty is out. You can see his whole crack. He naked, y'all. I'm like, I thought this dude wouldn't ever be naked, but he was naked and he was performing sex on the screen, butt naked. I mean, you can see his butt out. Is somebody open their legs? He was between them and he's hunching and he's having sex, you know? Now was it pornographic? It's soft porn, if you ask me. I mean, sex is sex. It was in a show, but it was still it was still nakedness. Okay. So I thought that was kind of awkward, but maybe he felt like he just didn't want to do it for a man. And I think it really had the issue of gay men trying to hit on him, because I think he really has an issue with gay men hitting on him. It says, where can I find this film? You can just look it up. Just Google Christian Keys, look up porn, look up, attach it with chronicle sex. I mean, look it up. Shit. That's what I did. You see people in the comment section, I saw the movie. Right. So what was that given? That was outward. And people are saying he got threatened or he got paid. Well, he got the spirit of God with him. So do you really think that somebody can frighten him? I mean, for 15, he got the spirit of God. Who, if you have God on your side, who can come against you? Huh? If you have God on your side, who can come against you? You don't care about the worldly possession, like he said. He don't care about money. He don't care about nothing. All he cares about his soul. Real Christians, and I know because I was raised with them, they would rather die before they denounce their God. They would rather just take them out of here. You know, when I was growing up, they always say this. They say if somebody put the pow to your head and they told you to denounce God or they're going to take you out of here, what you going to do? And as kids, we would always say, we die for God. I'm going to say I still believe in God. And I'm gonna go to heaven. You know, that's what we say as kids when I was growing up. I don't know if you guys did that. Press 4 if you ever played that game. If you did that, press 7 if you think that's just ludicrous. And it was ludicrous, you know, but so you know, we stood on that. We was about our business when it comes about that. So it didn't matter. You could not bribe us with money. You cannot bribe us with anything that will allow us to, you know, not do God's work. But that's when I was a child. Okay. I was like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. When I hit 10, girl, it was a change. Okay. So not pow for God. Yes, you know, somebody put a pow and say, hey, denounce your God or I'm gonna take you out of here. You know, you got to say, I'm still gonna believe. I'm a still believer. So it was just weird. As a child, we used to test each other's faith, just to make our faith more stronger in the word. So we have it here. Going back him, people are saying, I think he definitely should say it's not Tyler Perry openly. So people are taking this as a sign that he's not referring to Tyler Perry. Now people are saying, listen, he needs to come out openly and say this was not Tyler Perry, because everybody is dragging Tyler Perry. And do you guys agree? Do you think that he needs to come out here openly admit was not Tyler Perry? Press 10 if you feel like yes, he need to come out here and say it was not Tyler Perry. Get his name off the hook. Okay. Press 20 if you feel like no, he shouldn't do that. I feel like if it was not Tyler Perry, he definitely need to come out here and clear that nigga name, because you got everybody thinking it's Tyler Perry. And I don't think that's right. I think those are games that you're playing, and that's dangerous games. And I think it's very irresponsible for Keys to do that. And I'm very shocked. Like, you've been a victim. So why would you want other people to go through being a victim? Like, if Tyler Perry did not do this, then you're putting him up to get attacked, and he's already been attacked. And I can show you by proof. People are emailing him. I went to Tyler Perry YouTube channel, Instagram, and they are saying, I hope you're not the person Christian Keys was talking about who was messing with him for years. If not, please have him clear your name of this. So people already think he gay, you know. We know it's you. You see how people in the comment section, they said, we know it's you, Tyler. So did you have anything to do with Christian Keys allegations? I know you aren't out here moving like that. So all these posts is filled with him being a gay predator. Okay. Tyler Perry now he's a gay predator, and he's associated with Christian Keys. And Christian Keys, this has been 2 days, you guys, not 1 day, but 2 days, 48 hours. Christian Keys could have been cleared the motherfucking air. Are you kidding me? He know everybody dragging Tyler Perry. He could have cleared the air on the thing, y'all. Everybody is mentioning him. So he gonna fucking like a like that say, well, it may not be Tyler. That nigga is about to get paid or something. Something ain't adding up. This shit is funny and fishy. This shit is funny and fishy. I want to know, what do y'all think about this? It says Open or Predator 2. All these billionaires, Jay-Z, Diddy, Tyler, Robert, wouldn't be surprised if Tiger Woods was on them too. So like my auntie tell y'all yesterday, all the black men, all the successful black people, they are going to put down, they are ruining every black person successful reputation, you guys. So I think this is just a warning to what's going to come down the pipeline. They're about to humble the black community. The black community is about to have a very humbling experience in America. Y'all know that y'all are the foster kids of America. Yes, you the foster kids, okay? And they feel that the foster kids are getting way too entitled. Like you blood, bitch. Okay, y'all getting too entitled. So now they got to put y'all in your place, okay? Now they're going to get other foster kids too. Okay, they got to put y'all in your place. So that's what I take from this. And I'm going to be like, what is going to happen in 2024? Okay, because it's a lot of stuff coming down the pipe. They said they can ruin you if you in the bullshit. Oh, hey, what's shout out to Grown Woman Vibes? Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so in research, the only black billionaire he worked with and now producer of the show was Tyler. Exactly. And that's the only one that has been his mentor. Oh, I love you too, girl. We should work together, Naya. Miss Grown Woman Vibes, we should collab on something, child. Okay. So the black community celebrity, I don't identify with Hollywood. Okay. Miss Sophia from V103 radio station been told us he was gay and stole the whole Medea act. I would love it. Well, great. Well, if he's so gay, then why didn't the Christians see he was gay? Now, you know, a lot of Christians, they don't like that gay shit. How could all those Christians that's so spiritual and have so much discernment did not see what was in front of their eyes? Tell me that. That don't make sense at all. Now, do I think he like men? Yes, I do think he like men. Okay. Do I think Christian Keys like men? I think it's a possibility. And okay, did you guys say Christian Keys, he created the show with all those sexy men? Did you guys say that? All the King's Men? Is that the show that Christian Keys created? Press 1 if he did create that show. Press 4 if no, he did not create that show. Now, on that show, All the King's Men, I thought it was Tyler Perry, because all these men on All the King's Men, it's all about sex. It's all about men, get naked. You see so many ass cracks. So I just felt it was a gay man that produced it, and I thought it was Tyler. Come to find out, it was Christian. No, they said TD Jakes did it too. Girl, I don't know. I think it's a possibility shit. Okay. At this point, Christian is an attention whore. Yeah. So gay for pay, possibly. I was wondering, why isn't Christian married to a black woman? I was looking at his interviews, and they say that Christian Keys, he loves black women. He always talk about how black women are so beautiful. But I'm like, well, why you ain't with one then? Why ain't you married to one? Why ain't you showing us the beautiful family? They do say he has a son, but I don't know anything about his baby mother. I don't know anything about that. So yeah, these are some of his pictures back in the day. And did you guys know he used to have long hair? These are some other pictures of him. And he looks kind of mixed too. Gigi, it's the Queen's Men. Oh, I'm sorry, the Queen's Men. Who produced the Queen's Men? I bet if it was Diddy who wanted to pay him, he could have took the coin. I'm not sure. Cause he was busy being on the down low. Okay, it's a possibility. Do you guys think it's a possibility that Christian Keys could be on the down low? Press 4 if you feel like it's a possibility he could be on the down low. And press 8 if you feel like hell no, Christian Keys is a Christian. He's a real Christian man. And he don't even like gay men hitting on him. He talks about it all the time. No way he could ever be attracted to another man. Okay. So these are some other pictures of Christian, very good, handsome guy. He's a catch. A lot of women would definitely love to be with him. So that's why I'm like, why he's not with a woman? Why he ain't married? Before I transition, a lot of people used to ask me, why you ain't with a woman? Why you ain't with a woman? The reason why I wasn't with a woman, because I really wanted a man. I could tell black women they're beautiful all the time, but I still want a man. Okay. I'm not saying he's dealing with the same thing I was dealing with. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Okay. So this is his child. Here you go. This is Ty Keys, and this is his son. So adorable. Isn't that so nice? Keep going here. These are some more pictures of him and his son. So when I go here, I do have some other things. Where's the other one at? I'm trying to get my things together. If I go back, should I go back here? Where was I at? Okay. All right. I done lost where I was going. I'm like, all right, so I go here. This is a recent post by
Out of the night
by Christian Keys. This was 5 hours ago. He posted this, and he posted a Christian scripture. But hold on, I was just gonna do. Okay, here it is. It says Christian Keys call for gay men to stop harassing him. This was 2019. So he's been asking gay men to please leave him alone. Okay, so I'm gonna say Christian Keys calls for gay men to stop harassing him on Instagram. Oh, that's what they was doing. Y'all was up in that man DMs, huh? Listen, y'all gotta stop this shit, okay? Christian, was the transgenders in your DMs too, huh? Or was it just the gay men? I don't know. It says American actor and model Christian Keys have called for other men to stop posting aggressive sexual comments and sending him direct messages on Instagram. So Christian has had enough of the homosexual stuff. Okay, Gigi, you did a video on him, girl. I sure did, bitch. I sure did. So actor Christian Keys, I love the gay community, but please respect my truth. And I think that is to be respected. Gay men, y'all got to stop trying to hit on these straight men, okay? Y'all stop chasing these straight men, okay? Leave these men alone. It says, I say, let's not do that and let's just respect who people are genuinely. I think that's a fair request. And you wonder why people are homophobic, okay? It's like, no, that's not an excuse to be homophobic. Maybe I didn't mean to say that. But why can't you just, okay, if this man right here, if he's not gay, even if he is gay, and he don't want you to hit on him, I think people should respect his space. Do not hit on him, especially if you are a man. He said he got no problem with y'all. Okay. Now, if this was 50 Cent, he'd be on some bullying homophobic shit. I don't know. Do you guys think 50 Cent get DMs from men? Do he just not respond to it? I'm not sure. Do you think a lot of men, do you think the gay men are just picking with Christian Keys? Or do you think a lot of straight men are getting hit on by gay men in the DMs? Or you think it's majority just Christian Keys? And what is it about Christian Keys that got so many gay men in his DMs? Is that they feel like they got a kin spirit, like they see them in him? I'm not sure. What do you guys think? I thought he gave it up. Don't take the car. No, he took the car. He said He did take the car. He gonna show proof that he took the car for a payment of something. He looks like the trade 50 Cent. A lot of straight men get hit on. Okay, so I guess he's not the only one. A lot of straight men get hit on. All right. So this is his plea, how he's been talking for a while now. And that was just in 2019. So now he comes out and he says two gay billionaires have been hitting on him. Now, this is his recent. Did you guys know Keys is an artist? He come out with a song 2 months ago, and it says "Cook My Dinner Naked." Official music video by Christian Keys. Okay, "Cook My Dinner Naked," and he's talking about a woman. He says that he want his woman to be naked and to cook his food. Okay, it's very mature. He doesn't have his clothes off. So what do you guys think about this? He's trying to be in the music now, So this is his YouTube channel. 5 days ago, he just did a trailer of All the Queen's Men trailer. So he's still promoting music video for the song Get Keys. You know what? You know who I want to see what they got to say about this? Is hold on, Christian. Okay, Keys gay. Let me put Lipstick Alley. Lipstick Alley. They always got some bullshit over here. Do y'all ever go to Lipstick Alley? Press 1 if you ever go to Lipstick Alley. It's a gossip site, and they always talking some gossip. Okay. It says Lord Christian Keys is ready to tell all about the exposed ex harassment that he dealt with from certain gatekeepers. I'm just looking in the comment section. Damn, people probably treated him bad as fuck growing up. I remember he had a girlfriend back in the days. He's a Gen X church queen with a bunch of unresolved childhood trauma that's clearly evident in his work. I believe Christian. Tyler is not above a predator ways, and it's clear he has a thing for light-skinned men. What? He says he's a Gen X church queen. Girl, I didn't heard it all. They said that Christian Keys is a church queen. Do you guys believe that church queens exist? What is a church queen? Can you guys tell me? I'm assuming gay men that's in the church. Do you think it's a lot of gay men in the church? Do you think it's a lot of homosexual in the church? Okay. I think that is an interesting topic that do not get talked about enough. Press 5 if you feel like it's a lot of church queens. It's a lot of gays in the church. Okay. Repping for the Lord. Okay. I would love to interview some church queens. I would love to. And a lot of times, a lot of gay or feminine gay men, they are against homosexuality, but they in the church. But never mind. Maybe it's a can of worms if I bring that out. It reminds me of Andrew Cartwell. There were many gay men in the church I grew up in, gay men that work in the church, sadly, plenty downloads, especially in the choir. All right, so they call Christian Keys a church queen with a bunch of unresolved childhood trauma. Do you guys know about Christian Keys' childhood trauma? Now, I did hear from another blogger that he had an issue with his mom, that his father was not in his life, but he was raised by his mother, and something with his mama. Do you guys know the issue what Christian Keys had with his mom? Can you comment? Let us know. Let's be honest. Black women been knew Tyler Perry was down low and love men. We just didn't care and wasn't judging him and supported. I don't know. I believe that. I really believe that a lot of Black women, when it comes to homosexuality, are in denial. I think a lot, they can see it right in front of them, but they still, if the man ain't say he gay, then he ain't gay. I feel like it's a lot of denial. Okay. But comment, let us know. Do you guys think that a lot of Black women just know a lot of Black men are gay and they just don't say anything? Press 8 if you feel like a lot of Black women are just in denial about seeing what they see. press 10, and they're going to really need that man to speak out and confirm it again and again. The reason why I say that, I'm a whole transgender. And before I transitioned, I had to tell people I was liking men 5, 10 times. They didn't believe me. They thought I was pranking them. They didn't take me serious. They said it was a phase. They said, well, shit, you just been around Atlanta too long. You just need to go to church more often. We can get that shit out of you. You just need to try with a woman more times, and you'll see. You can't deny the puss, okay? It is, in my experience, the denial. It could be right in front of you, but deny, okay? I said, hey, daughter, hey. He got paid off. He was bullied by foster kids, and he hated being called a pretty boy. Oh my God, no way. Really? That's the reason why I scream like that. No way. Because he was on his live the other day and somebody called him a pretty boy and he blocked them. Okay. He blocked them for calling it. So that comes from childhood trauma. So pretty boy is, why do he have an issue with being named pretty boy? Do he see pretty boy as something feminine? Is pretty boy, do you guys think pretty boy is a feminine term? I know when I was growing up, pretty is a feminine term. You know, they say when you're a boy, you're handsome, you're not pretty. Pretty are for girls, handsome are for boys. So maybe he feels that that was like another way of always putting him in feminine energy. He hates that pretty boy. Well, shit, you know, and people were picking on him because he was pretty. So, but it definitely seemed like he used his pretty looks to his advantage. Wouldn't you say he used his pretty looks to get money? He used his looks, well, maybe he just thought he was handsome. So I do want to show you guys this Claudia Jordan. She is speaking out, and I'll go back to Lipstick Alley because usually they have interesting comments over there at Lipstick Alley. It says Claudia Jordan backs Christian Keys claims, and shout out to Night and Day Talk Media, and they do a phenomenal job. They came back, didn't they? Let's go.
All the comments online regarding the bombshell that Christian Keys dropped. He didn't say the names. People are assuming who it is. There's actually 2 people that I know of.
So Claudia Jordan confirms it is 2 people that she know of. 2, not 1, but 2. 2 people that she know of.
When you're gonna stop blaming the victims? I'm so sick and tired of it. This is why people don't come forward, and they usually take things to their grave and have drinking problems, drug problems, psychological problems, relationship problems. They struggle with the business. They are depressed. They're distraught. They are traumatized. And then when they do find the courage to step forward and take step 1 to say something about it, what's the first thing people want to say? Oh, you looking for attention. It's a money grab. Have you ever been raped? Have you ever been sexually assaulted? Have you ever been forced into a position you didn't want to be in? Has anyone ever dangled your whole livelihood in front of your face in exchange for favors and you did not want to go do that and you didn't? Then shut up! Like, why are people so mean? Why are people so mean? I have empathy for others. Unless you really do some raggedy shit to me, then I'm, like.
Okay, this is what I understand. Claudia, how she not know that people are mean? This is the world. You see how these men kill. Well, I can't say that. Well, you see how women are dying. I can't say that either. Well, you see how people are so harsh. Anytime a woman comes out and say stuff, they don't believe her. Look how they did Megan Thee Stallion. So how could you sit up here and say, how can people be mean? I don't know. I just feel like, didn't I always tell you guys this internet is a harsh reality, is a harsh place. Everybody got their mouth on you. You're going to get judged. Everybody judge. So I guess he was expecting people to cuddle him. He wanted people to, but he said, when I tell you guys gonna be mad. So it doesn't sound like he felt that everybody's going to rally behind him. So I don't know. Maybe Claudia just wants you guys to love him more. I don't know. That's not reality. Shit. So you know, that's just what it is. Meg's a liar. You see how they do, Yolanda? You see how Yolanda called Megan Thee Stallion a liar? See, they're going to call Christian Keys a liar too. And I don't know what you want us to do about that. So let's continue on. And people in the comment section, I just want to say this. I had no idea. They said Christian Key's mom used to put paws on him. Christian Key's mom used to beat his ass. And they said when he was 12, she kicked him out and put him for adoption. What? Are you serious? Wow. What type of mother is that? What type of mother is that? Did you guys know Christian Key's mom kicked him out at 12 years old? Huh? Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that? Kicked him out at 12 years old. Wow. I had no idea. Did you guys know that? That's what somebody told me. He stayed mad because he stated would be disappointed. Wow, so sad. Did you guys know that his mom kicked him out at 12? Press 1 if you knew that. Press 4 if you never knew that. Tony said, where's the proof? Somebody just told me. I don't know how true it is. Shit. Okay. God damn. You know why it's so interesting to me? Because I thought my parents were going to kick me out when I was young, but thank God my parents did not kick me out. I'm a whole fucking transgender, so I just knew my black ass was going to get kicked out, but I didn't, you know. Thank you, Jesus, for my parents, okay? But unfortunately, people have it bad. You know, straight people got it bad. Shit, everybody got it bad. It really goes based on to experience. We are all not the same. We cannot all group and say, well, all these people got it bad. All these people got, because shit, Christian got it worse than me. His own mom beat on him and kicked him out. I cannot compete with that. Yes, I was going through shit with my gender, my sexuality. You know, I kept it to myself. I had a whole different experience, a whole different pain, but he had a whole different other shit going on, and he's straight. So my heart goes out for that. You know, shame on that mom. And where is that man at? Where is that? Where is his father at? Where is his father? Is his father white? Is his father black? I bet his father looked good looking too. Do you guys know what happened to Christian Key's father? Did he ever meet his father? Did he ever meet? And that's a blessing too. If y'all, and I'm not saying, but if y'all daddies was in y'all life, you know, that's a privilege. Did you know that nowadays, if your father was in your life, if your father raised you, then that's a privilege. Shit, I just thought that's what father's supposed to do. Shit, I just took that shit for granted. Now, looking at all the people in the black community, how many, ain't nobody got no fathers? I said, well, damn, that's a privilege now. Shit. And that's an experience that you can't put money on that experience. Growing up with a father, no amount of money could ever compare to having your father in your household or having your father around throughout your childhood to your adulthood, you know. And he did not have that, you know. He would never have that experience. So if you guys got fathers and moms out there, give them a hug today, y'all, because that man right there, Christian, he's going through a lot of hurt. And I don't care what nobody say. He can be fine as all outdoors. He can get all that money. But every holiday and shit, looking at movies and shit, am I the only one when I'm looking at holiday movies? I be comparing my family with the holiday movies. I know that's some toxic shit, right? Look, I be complaining about my parents. I was like, well, why couldn't my daddy and my mama be more open and accepting when I was younger? You know what I mean? Like, I be mad. I be so fucking jealous. I be seeing Zaya ass. I'm like, look at that shit. This bitch got support. Why I had to hide my shit? Okay. But you know, we all go through different experiences, not to be compared, but you know, we all have a unique experience. So I'm gonna continue to play if she got some more to say.
I'm like, fuck you, but I can still even feel bad for people who have done bad stuff to me. But like, you know how uncomfortable it is for a man to talk about another man trying him? It's embarrassing. It's humiliating. People want to call you all kind of names and shame you. So I just
Okay, who fault is that? Who fault is why men cannot come out here and to express that they have been touched by other men? Who created a place where there's no space for men to come out here and to speak about another man coming on to them? I think it's the men. I think men, straight men, possibly. And why ain't no straight men speaking on this shit? Have y'all heard about straight men coming out speaking on this? Huh? 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 Press 1 if you heard a lot of straight men coming out speaking about this. Press 5 if you not hear a lot of straight men coming out speaking about this. But people do tease you if you've been tried as a man, but you're going to get tried. You know, a lot of women, you guys can see all in his timeline, women are so sympathetic. Black women are very sympathetic to his fight. Black women is standing for Christian. They showing him love. They're like, we right here, brother. So shit, you know, it's that I'm gonna let y'all figure that out. I said no straight men don't want to tell their stories. Hell no. Because I guess they say straight men are afraid of other straight men judging them. Would you guys agree? Do you think that straight men is afraid of other straight men judging them? They still want to be associated in the man's club. And they possibly feel that if they were to come out, that they would not be included in the man's club. But you know what's so interesting? Like Tyler Perry, I've been watching. I don't watch, but I be watching. Sometimes I watch. I watch Sisters, and I follow their podcasts on Facebook. And you guys know Tyler Perry, the men of his show Sisters, they have like a podcast where it's like brothers and shit. And they invited Saucy Santana. You guys know Saucy Santana. He's very flamboyant. He wear heels, nails, and they included him in the men's chat. See, where I come from, they would be like, hell no, you can't sit with us, dog. Okay. You can't sit with us. Okay. Okay. However, Tyler Perry, it definitely feels like he's trying to, I guess, blend the bridges between heterosexual masculine men with feminine man. Okay, he want to bridge that beard thing, and the straight man was like, you know, Saucy Santana, you one of a man too. You know, we see you as one of us. You like you're a man too. You know, and I guess he felt included and stuff. Saucy Santana looked so uncomfortable on that show, but you know, shout out to them for doing that. I guess you know. But I ain't never seen no shit like that. But that Tyler Perry was doing it. And what are your thoughts about that? Do you think that straight masculine men and feminine gay men should you know, be cordial and be friends and have a man conversation? Huh? That is growth. If listen, that's some shit, right? Woo, Tyler Perry. But you know, they're doing it. They still men. Child. They still men. Well, do you think that Christian Keys would do it? Do you think Christian Keys said he has done it. Christian Keys says that he have friends that are gay. He have friends that he talked to that is gay. He just don't like when gay men cross the line and try to hit on him. Do you think gay men know how to gauge it? Do you think if a straight man be too friendly to a gay man, then that gay man would take it like he's trying to flirt with him because he's not used to straight men being nice to him? And he gonna try that straight man because it's like, damn, he real nice, you know. But that straight man is just being respectful and being nice? Do you think that some gay men will take advantage of a straight man's niceness? Do you think that some gay men will see that straight man as being nice as a weakness because they always operated with a straight man being so mean to them or being so overly masculine? I don't know. It's a lot. He says he ain't gay now. Come on, Gigi. Did I say he was gay? Did I say he was gay? I didn't say he was gay. I said I think he gay, but I didn't say he said he was gay. Okay. Can't I think somebody gay without them saying they gay? Huh? Is it any straight people out here that identify as being straight, but y'all think they gay? Okay. I can have thoughts too, right? It could be a straight man. He can say he's straight identified all day, and I can still think he gay. Okay. ah, I mean, it could be a transgender, right? And the person or who can, I don't know, what is that transphobic? If you feel like somebody used to be a man, but they say they're a woman, and but they can say they're a woman all day, but you can still feel they used to be a man. Okay. So, everybody got their feelings. Everybody got their goddamn feelings. You know what I mean? Okay. ah, you still feel what you feel now. Shit. All right. Let's
really wish people would just have a little empathy and try to put yourselves in someone else's shoes. Everyone's so thirsty for the tea. Oh, you need to tell us who it is.
Oh, Claudia, shut the fuck up. Claudia, ain't you in the tea business? Isn't Claudia? Don't she do tea commentary? Isn't she a gossiper? That's all she does is tell the key. That is very hypocritical, don't you think? Do you guys think Claudia is very hypocritical right now because she is into gossip? That's what you do for a living on xoxo. You pick Funky Dineva and all these gossiping people to come up here to gossip about everybody's business. That's what y'all do every day. But now the public is doing it to your friend. You want to feel some type of way? I just think that's so hypocritical, I just really do. But what are y'all thoughts about it?
Or shut up, or why now? Yo, it doesn't matter the timing.
Okay, well, listen, Claudia. Didn't he came out here to tell us because he wanted a reaction. He kept his comments on. Now, he could have cut his comments off, right? Press 1 if he could have cut them comments off. He could have just said what he said, cut the comments off, post it, and then deleted it or do whatever. But he kept the comments on. He wants the engagement. He wants to hear what people are saying. He wants a reaction. We didn't need to hear this. I mean, by him telling us this, it does not help me with my rent next. Well, it does. Okay, listen. This does help me with the gossip. I ain't gonna lie. But for the average person, it's not helping them with the rent next month. Shit, I want his ass to keep talking. Shit, okay? Tell us the tea, nigga. Okay? I want you to play that damn audio. How many do y'all want to hear the audio? Okay, how you gonna tease us like that? How you gonna dangle? You know what? I feel like you dangling my life in front of me. How you gonna dangle? Talk about some, I got some tea in this pen. I got some tea. I got some tea. And then you never put out the tea. You playing in my face now. If you got tea and you telling us you want to put out the tea and you gonna put out the tea, put out the tea. It's been 2 days, man, and you ain't put out that goddamn tea. All you gotta do is just put it in the audio and just play it, goddamn it. Shit. But he can't do that. Why he can't do it? Because he bullshitting around. This some bullshit.
Timing is when the victim feels comfortable, period. That's it. And I said this on my show a few shows ago. I think it was last week when the whole Diddy stuff, we was covering that. I was like, listen, there's a lot of women and men out there who are keeping the secrets of a lot of your faves. And if it ever really came out with what most people have seen.
Don't y'all know most of these didn't they tell y'all most of these Hollywood people are gay? They either like men or transgenders. I told did I ever tell y'all that most of these men in Hollywood are gay? They either like men or transgenders, huh? Huh? Press 4 if you know that already. Press 8 if you don't know that. And let's not forget about the church, okay? The Hollywood, the church, all of it included. Okay? Okay? Okay. They be paying these transgenders top dollar. They paying these transgender $10,000 to sleep with them. $15,000 to sleep with them. Okay? Okay? Okay. I seen it with my own eyes. Cause you know the girls like to gossip and they like to brag. They like to showboat. They like to sock it to bitches to let them know, bitch, I'm eating. I got this rapper buying me and paying me all this, bitch. What can you do? What are you doing? You don't got no nigga paying you top tier $15,000, $20,000, bitch. You know, they love to sock it to a bitch. I say, well, bitch, I don't gotta suck 10, 15 dicks to make rent, ho. Okay. Ah, bitch, the fuck you mean? Okay. So let's go.
We've all heard whispers of. The industry would be on its ass. Okay? There's a lot more out there, y'all. There's the biggest of the big. There's the mid-level. There's the entry-level producers and agents and all that. And California, I hear, is talking about doing the same thing New York did with the Survivors Act and opening up the floor for a year to let victims of sexual abuse file where the statute has run out. Imagine that. And to the folks whose names are being brought up, that it's not them, justice will prevail, and your name will be cleared. If you did nothing wrong, you don't have anything to really worry about. Sucks when your name gets thrown in as people assume it might be you, but that's a casualty of this. The right people know who he's talking about. They'll be addressed. And if you're out here and you're a sexual predator and you're in the business and your name hasn't been said yet, your time will come. Because Cassie, I tip my hat to you. You coming forward has given people comfort and a little bit more confidence to come forward and say, you know what? It's time for me to stop holding their secrets as well. Don't. And I suspect a lot of people are going to be mums the word on this one as well, because it's, of the level of success of this person. People don't want to stop their own checks and their future work. And that's what the problem is, right? That's why these people are able to get away with this for so long, because nobody wants to snitch. Nobody wants to potentially take away from future jobs. But if your jobs are at the expense of...
Well, can we talk about the snitching thing really second? Because snitching thing, it goes into my childhood. So with the snitching thing, I think that has to do with community. I remember when I was like in the second or third or fourth, fifth grade, I was known as the teacher's pet because I used to like the gang favoritism, whatever. I don't know. Did I say that right? Favoritism, whatever. With teachers and with people. I like to have stickers and shit, right? So eventually people start disliking me because I would snitch, I would tell. And I had to learn the hard way that nobody likes a telltale. Nobody likes when you're honest. And I was a very Christian child, maybe I was a church queen. I was probably was I yeah, I was a church queen. Shit. If I was sucking dick in church, is that a church queen? But I wasn't queening out. I wasn't very feminine in church. You couldn't tell, bitch. You couldn't clock my T-ho. Bitch, you couldn't clock it, okay? Because I was raised by a man. I was raised to be a man. You understand? so you can clock my teeth. They straightened me out when I was real young, okay? They straightened my ass out. They said you can't represent the family like switching and talking and carrying on. Hell no, not under our watch. So they wouldn't have it in their household. So I don't know. I would not identify. Okay, what is a church? Church queen is a feminine gay man in the church, right? Can you be a masculine gay nigga in the church? Huh? Is that still a church queen? Huh? Huh? Okay, well, anyway. This dude, the money took. Let's continue to play.
People being violated. You feel good about that job? Do you?
Oh, yeah. Talking about, thank you, Scotty. Yeah, so I was talking about the telltale because she was talking about how Black men and people are not snitching right now, not telling about the predators. But when I was young, I got kind of talked down about shame because I will always be honest. And I was taught, to be a good Christian, you have to be honest. You have to be forthcoming. I was taught if you saw something and you did not speak out, that was a lie. Like you have to be forthcoming. So I was so honest. And I would just, anything that I saw that was inappropriate that other people were doing, I would tell authorities, which were my teachers or my parents or anything. And even with my family, I overheard that a family member was doing insurance credit card fraud. And I reported them. I told my family members that like telltales, because you got the family members that are crooks, then you got the family members that have high integrity. So I went back and I told my family members I have high integrity what was going on. What was they talking about? They was talking about robbing and scheming. I told them everything because I was listening. And child, the West Side, they were so mad at me. They didn't talk to me. They treated me so bad, you guys. When I would go over there, they would feed everybody food and they wouldn't even feed me anything. I would get the scraps. And that was happening for a while because nobody wanted, they was just mad that I blew their scheme up, that I talked too much. I'm a tattletale. People didn't want to sit around me because they're afraid that I was going to tell their business and tell it to authority or a teacher or a parent or some shit. So if y'all would normalize people being honest and telling the truth at a very young age, it would be helpful. Now, when I was a child, I had to realize I'm just going to keep shit to myself because I don't want to get shamed or bullied or talked back or rejected. So I started to learn how to keep secrets. And when I tell you I am the best secret keeper, okay, I can keep a secret now, okay? But it's because of my environment. I didn't always was able to keep a secret. But my environment have taught me to just shut the fuck up and keep shit to yourself. Stop telling shit. So let's go on.
I understand we all got mouths to feed, bills to pay. But how do you feel knowing that you compromise yourself or you're rocking with someone that could potentially do this to a friend, a family member, a coworker, another human being? And listen, I know it's a hard decision. Trust me, I believe, I get it. But at the end of the day, we've got to have more people that are on the right side of good and bad, do the right thing to make it a safer environment for everybody else. I think Hollywood and music and politics, they have gotten away with so much fuckery that's become the norm, and we all just kind of deal with it. But I feel like it's a changing of the guard. I feel like things are trying to start to change, and it's for the betterment of everyone. I think the whole shit needs to be burnt down and started over with good people, with people that aren't so grimy, and that goes for the political landscape, the entertainment business, just everything. It's just a hot ass mess, and the devil has been able to win. And we have gotten away from rewarding good behavior and positivity. We've gotten to the point where we celebrate openly the bullshit, the grimy shit, the most disgusting, the most ratchet. Ooh, that's what we want to watch. Ooh, the most evil. Ooh, that's who we're going to support. The most fucked up people That's who's entertaining to us. And we've deemed the good girl, the good guy as boring, vanilla, no storyline. We gotta get out of that, y'all. We've the pendulum has swung too far to the other side, and it's time for a correction.
Well, that's what I feel, that when I was growing up, the older generation felt that way about the generation that was coming up. It's like the same rhetoric. I just think that your time is over. I think it's harsh to say. I think it's a real reality. I think things will never go backwards, and I think things will always go forward. And it's a new world in the Black community. That's just where it is. However, everybody is not feeling that in different communities. Just like I was telling you, I was talking to people that was in Korea and all different parts of the world, and their experience is so different from Black America. So I just feel that, when Black America feels something, they feel like the whole world is feeling it, and it's not that case. And I don't know. Do you guys ever see the Black community or Black America getting back to tradition? I don't see it. I don't see it happening. But what do you guys think? It said yes, GG, but some people be lying too now. Uh-huh. Well, everybody lie. I feel like everybody's a liar now. She's taking shots at women of what color? She's a mess too, Claudia. Hello, everyone in the chat. This is a very interesting conversation. Well, I'm glad that you're enjoying the conversation. Wait a minute. Now, how is two-faced Claudia Jordan speaking on this subject? All the booty she kissed, indeed, she laid up with. Talk about it. But Claudia Jordan and him, they're really good friends. They are really tight. These are girlfriends. Claudia said that he told her everything. And you guys know Claudia Jordan loved gay men. I'm not saying that Christian Keys is gay, but goddamn, ain't it a coincidence? Claudia, she good friends with Funky. She good friends with that bisexual, that gay dude on the show too. Claudia, she's cool with a lot of gay motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with it, but they love her. Okay? They love her. She cool with Jamie Foxx. Ain't he gay? Didn't they say Jamie Foxx gay? Press 4 if they said Jamie Foxx gay. Okay? All of them gay. Okay, but Jamie Foxx, he never said he was gay, right? He's a heterosexual man. So which one is it? Okay, do y'all think Jamie Foxx gay? Press 1. If you think Jamie Foxx is straight, press 2. Okay. Gigi, he said he ain't gay. I know that's what he said. Candace, can I tell you something? I used to say I wasn't gay either. Can I tell you that? Did y'all know that? Did y'all know I used to go around and say I wasn't gay? Did you know that? I used to say a lot of shit, okay? Because I wasn't living in my truth, okay? Live in your motherfucking truth, okay? I used to say I wasn't gay either. Shit, the fuck that mean, okay? Look how I turned out, okay? Free yourself, okay? So, I tell you, if it's one thing, it's another. So at this time right now, I will have you guys to come up through the StreamYard link. If you guys want to add your 2 cents or your thoughts about it, I would love that. All right. I'm going to pin it here. Okay. So there you go. And Grown Woman Vibes, I would love if you can join. I would love to know your thoughts about it. If you guys don't know, Grown Woman Vibes, she has an amazing YouTube channel. She's a content creator, and she's very outspoken. And a lot of times she has a lot to say. So I would love to hear her thoughts on it. Not to put her on the spot. If she doesn't feel like coming on, no pressure at all. So this is the time, you guys, come on. The more you guys call in, the more you engage, the more longer I can stay on here. If we don't have many, yeah, shout out to Naya. We don't have many, then I'm going to have to cut it short. So comment, click the link, let us know your thoughts. I'm trying to look and see if it's anything else that I'm missing from this. This is just his YouTube channel. He got 8.83K subscribers. This is just some of his stuff 2 years ago. Some people are never going to like you. Well, that is true. I want to see what was it. Lee Daniels is not a billionaire, so it can't be him. And Lee Daniels, he didn't follow Lee Daniels. He wasn't Lee Daniels' mentor. Gigi, you are messy. Well, I call it the messy sweet spot for a reason, right? Gigi Superhead said Jamie was gay on a podcast to his face. They were lightweight arguing. Well, yeah, person back in the day, you know. I'm coming up, but I'm in the grocery store. Okay, that's fine. As long as we can hear you, we're fine with that. So I'm gonna click here until she comes up or anybody else want to come up. Oh, this is a commercial. We got to let this commercial pass. He has a message about some people are never going to like you. And I'm just curious to hear what he has to say about people never liking you. You know, let's go. This was 2 years, what was it? 9 months ago.
People are never going to like you. No matter what you do, no matter how hard you try, no matter how successful you are, they are never going to like you. Some people don't even love themselves, let alone like themselves. Some of them same people that's always got something negative to say to you or about you, they can't stand what they see in the mirror every day. So how dare you have the audacity to be happy and have some peace in your life and chase down your dreams and actually be successful and carve out a life doing what you love to do? How dare you? But you ain't doing it for them. You're doing it for us, your tribe, the people that see you, that believe in you, that are in your corner, the ones that support you. You're doing it for us. You're grinding for us. So keep going.
Oh, he seems such like a nice guy. Naya, how are you?
Hey, girl, alive. How you doing?
Good. I would love to know your thoughts about this. What were your thoughts when you first heard the news?
So, like everybody else, I was like, now I know that has got to be that's got to be Tyler, right? But I was like, he's not saying anything. But I always thought that he was a little I thought he was a little on the zesty side himself, right? But
Right.
then the more he spoke about it, it started to literally describe a couple of men that he may have been around, allegedly, right? Because
Can you
we ain't
name
got it.
names? Can you name names?
Robert F. Smith, because you got to think about it, it ain't that many black male billionaires. It ain't that many that have gone on the line paying tuitions. Okay, but here's what I can think of. I'm trying to link him to see if he's ever been around Jordan. I just don't think Jordan is zesty though. But when you think of black male billionaires who have paid college tuitions, right?
Right.
Tyler Perry has paid tuitions. Robert F. Smith has paid tuitions. Michael Jordan has paid tuitions. Magic Johnson has paid tuitions. Now, I don't know if they mentor, but the 15-year career span to me more so lines up with Tyler.
Bingo.
And for me, this is what I think. He said he was inspired by Cassie, right? I think he put the shit out here as a dog whistle to whoever it is, be it one dude or two dudes. He blew his whistle and they didn't cut the check because he was he was just too forthcoming about like, I'm about to spill it, I'm about to do this, and now crickets.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like he set it up so that he can get a payday, and we'll never know who it is, so they don't have to worry about a smear campaign, or they don't have to worry about accountability like Diddy and the rest of them. I think he played us for his money.
I agree. But I feel like this is already smeared. It's shit all on Tyler Perry. He got shitted on. It is a lot of shit on Tyler Perry's name. Now, why hasn't he came out to clear it?
That's what I'm saying. That maybe he agreed. And again, this is allegedly because Gigi ain't got it, and neither do Nyla. Allegedly.
I don't got shit. Hell no, I don't got the money.
Right, I don't have nothing. I got a whole bunch of coupons though. So I feel like maybe the check has not been cut yet. There's been an agreement, and he's not going to clear a name until he gets paid. or maybe he's not gonna, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe, you know, maybe it's a because you don't know how it goes. Because you know how, like, if you've ever filed a lawsuit, sometimes you get some of your money up front and as a lump sum or whatever, and then you might get payments, you know, every 6 months to a year. He may not clear it until his funds are cleared. We don't know, but I really believe that whoever that is reached out and said, okay, stop it, we're gonna figure it out. I think that he's in negotiations, and they're settling for an amount, and he's just not going to tell us. And if he isn't, so help me Jesus, he is horrible. If he's lying on these men, if he's just lying and virtue signaling and doing all this kind of stuff, that's really bad. I don't like when women do that. I don't like when anybody does that, because it's too serious. This SA with the cast and couch and these celebrities and all this kind of stuff is too much real stuff to be happening for people to be playing games. I don't like that.
How do you think Tyler Perry is feeling right now?
Like a hoe in church. Nervous. Because here's the thing, I really, in my heart of heart, I believe that it was him. But I also don't believe that people who have that kind of behavior limited to one person. You know what I'm saying? So we don't know what the fallout is going to be.
I think Tyler Perry, you know, he comes out and he presents himself one way. He's a nice guy, but I think he got an evil, bad side behind the scenes.
Oh, for sure. I mean, even that little passive aggressive stuff he did when he was telling black women to just get a man that could pay the light bill and stuff like that. To me, that's indicative of a nigga that don't like. Excuse me, can I say that over here? I'm so sorry.
Go ahead, girl.
Okay, that's indicative of a nigga that don't like women. You know what I mean? To me, I don't think he really cares for women that much. I just don't.
Yeah. I know he loves men, because all the shows, they're not great actors, but they look good, and I think that's very telling. But that's why I thought all the Kings, the stripper show, I don't know the name of it. It was so many men there, and all you see is naked ass. And I said, I know it got to be a gay man doing this. Okay, this compete with P Valley.
And that's the thing. Like, I don't know, because I feel like my gaydar is on point, right? But I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? But it's just something about Christian. I believe that Christian, if he's not, I think it's because he just don't. He's fighting it. Because it's like that, it's just something about, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean.
I feel
it's
you.
something. Yeah, it's something there. I just feel like maybe he is ashamed of it. Maybe the church has him, you know, feeling like he shouldn't or he can't. You know, he has an image that he wants to keep up with or whatever. But he need to go ahead and free himself, because he seems troubled to me.
He's very troubled. But did you hear his upbringing, that his mom beat on him and kicked him out at 12?
Oh my goodness. No, I didn't hear that.
That's a lot to deal with, and he never had a father.
Wow. Yeah. Because, see, I do think that a parent can, in the developmental stages, ruin a child. You know what I'm saying? Ruin especially as you're going through all of these things, dealing with masculinity, femininity, you know, what you're going to be, what your role is in society, or, you know,
Correct.
how you're supposed to present. I do think at those delicate ages that you can not, I don't want to say trigger something, but I think that you could, what's the word, Gigi? What is the word? Like make it defective, or, you know, like if a person was going to be, whatever their sexuality is going to be, you know, have a healthy perspective of that. I think that you could twist that, if it makes sense, whether they was going to be straight or gay.
Got it. So can we just play? So if he was feminine, let's just say hypothetically, he was pretty, he was feminine, he got picked on that. What could she do to really intercept and really stop that?
There is nothing that he could do other than
No, what the mom can do.
the mom. Oh, yeah, he would have needed a man to tell him what to do, wouldn't he?
Well, I don't know why she beat him. I don't know why she rejected him.
I
I
wonder,
think that
did she
plays
beat
a
him
part.
because, do you think it was because she saw him as feminine?
I think that's a fear. I think that is something that I first thought of, but I did not want to say it because
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I hope that is not the truth. If that's the truth, that's so horrible. And I just hope that's not the case. Even though back in that day, and he's 48, back then
Mm-hmm.
they were not accepting of that shit. Okay. I heard stories that, yeah, you're gonna get killed. Your parents will kill you if you that way. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. Yeah, back in the day? Oh, you couldn't do that. You couldn't do that back in the day. Mm-mm.
So
Mm-mm.
I don't know. I just couldn't understand why would a mom and want to do that to her son. And it seems like from when I was growing up, mothers love their sons. Okay.
Yes. Spoiled
Moms
their sons.
love put these sons on a pedestal. Okay. They
Yes, they
love
did.
fucking
They love their
sons.
sons, their
They
babies.
love sons. So for
Mm-hmm.
a mom to want to reject her son and give him up for adoption at 12 years old, that's
That's
when
what,
he's
and she beat him.
that's when he's
Mm.
going to be more helpful, I would think, to get his ass, get a job, help with the income.
And then, you know what? I wonder, because this is speculation. We don't know, but we know that you got to be kind of fucked up to put your baby, to beat him and then put him in foster care, which maybe that was the best thing that she could have done if she was that abusive. But why would she do that? I could see a Christian mother, a fanatical Christian mother, especially because he's Gen X, right? A fanatical boomer mom, or or older Gen X mom putting their son out and stuff because of that, or kicking them out, because they would kick their sons out for for doing, just like they would put their daughters out for getting pregnant and stuff like
Yeah,
that. So I could see that. But then look what happens in foster care and in those homes with those boys. A lot of times they
they
report
get
being
touched
sexually
on too,
abused.
right? So
Yeah,
shit, it could be either way. He could have something that the thing. I don't know.
it's
Ooh,
sad. We
you
just have made it deep, right?
I would think that a mom, well, my experience is they're going to try to change you. They're going to put you in church. Well,
Hmm.
my experience, okay, was they put me in church. They made me go to summer camps. They were going to send me to boarding school. Okay.
Hmm.
So, and I don't know. I think my parents are I thought my parents was the worst ever. But now hearing
Hmm.
other people's stories and how they had horrible situations, I'm more like, okay, maybe it wasn't, maybe not to my liking, but I could have had worse parents. So
Yeah.
um, but
Yeah,
yeah,
I grew up with a guy that got he was struggling with himself. He was our next door neighbor, and his parents were religious, and he was getting beat. He was
mm,
getting beat. Yeah. And that's like, just even thinking about that, that's got to be like a cruel existence. And especially if you feel like your faith is tied into your sexuality, your social standing and stuff like that. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot.
yeah, that is that's a heavy load. That
But
it's
y'all,
something that
what
take
what
years
did
and
Claudia?
years to unpack. Huh?
Yeah, no, no, I'm so sorry. I think I got a little bit of a delay, but I was gonna ask you, what did Claudia say? Because I didn't catch what she said.
Oh, she says she wants the public to stop shaming the victim. She says that you guys need to stop saying things like, "Well, why did you wait too long?" She says that you guys are being very harsh on him. She said it's so hard for a man to tell this, and for a man to tell this, you guys need to have a little bit more sympathy for him because it's
Mm,
hard for a black man to say this about another black man. And she was just pretty much, she was just like a mother to a son and keeping her arms around and just saying, everybody that's picking on him, that's saying negative things, stop it. Just only positive. Okay. Only positive.
hmm.
That's it.
Hmm. Well, yeah, I agree with that. Because I did see a comment in
Hello? I think the phone went off. Hello?
You know, y- yeah, I'm sorry, my phone rang. But
Uh-huh.
so I did see a woman say in my comment section, why did he wait so long? Why did he still work for him? Why did he do that? And that kind of made me sad because that's the same thing that the women get. That's the like you can't you there is no perfect victim, and there is no perfect way to tell or come out about it or even deal with it. So I really wish people would be more supportive, you know?
Yeah, yeah, I understand. I think I see both sides.
Yeah.
Why just like motherfucker may say, well, why the fuck did you wait to transition so fucking long, bitch? Okay. What the fuck? Okay. Shit, it was a lot to unpack. Shit. And I was
Right.
so nervous and scared. And it's so much when you have so much for me, when I have so much built on me and
Hmm.
layers, how you gonna finance yourself? Are you ready to cut your family off? Are you ready for the divorce? Oh my
Mm,
God, I still need their love right now. So I ain't ready to tell them yet. Okay,
yeah.
now I'm ready to break away. So if they tell me they don't want shit to do with me, they ain't gonna never see me again, I am strong enough in my feelings. I can accept it and I can go about my way.
Mm,
I'm okay. So I had to get to that point. And it was hard for me because all my life I just wanted to please my parents. All my life I just wanted to be loved by them. So
yeah.
to have that heartbreak and prepare for that, it's like a fucking breakup in my mind, but unfortunately it didn't go what I expected it to go. So
Yeah.
that's for me why it took so long. But for him, I'm assuming possibly the same thing. Did
Could
he have
be.
feelings for Tyler Perry or whoever this guy was? He said it was his mentor, somebody that he cared about.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like that's true because there could be feelings involved. It could have been a down low relationship, which would have been the perfect situation for, look at us just speculating. But it could have been it could have been, the perfect setup for both of them. Tyler don't want nobody to know that he gay. Christian is struggling with something. We don't know what it is, but I don't care what nobody say. I'm willing to say that man gay. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
I don't know.
So
That man is gay.
yeah, so if it is one of those guys, he's holding somebody's secret because it is Robert Smith. I don't know much about Robert Smith, but
Robert
it's
Smith, he was
Naya.
he
Can you
was.
do me a big favor?
Mhm.
Okay, can you take over my podcast real quick for 5 minutes or 10 minutes?
Okay, no problem.
All right, so you guys, Naya, going to take over. I thank you so much. I just have people here. I just need to clear this thing out
No
real quick.
problem, baby. I got you. So I'll tell him about Robert Smith. So Robert Smith, he is a billionaire, and there was a lot of controversy surrounding him because you know how it is when people date out or whatever. But he started off being married to a black woman, and as he became more successful, which he was always successful, but he had not made billionaire status yet. Once he became a billionaire, he went and got him. She was either Playboy, Penthouse, or one of them home magazines, right? He went and married one of them, some woman that had previously been set up in Hugh Hefner's house, Hohen. Um, and he went ahead and you know, built a life with this white woman or whatever, but he definitely did, donate to the HBCUs, and he donates to people or whatever. But a lot of black folks don't mess with him because of that. As far as scandals and stuff, I've never really heard him in no scandals. He, how people are with that. But baby, look, don't nobody care about people trolling in the chat room. She left me up here in charge for a few minutes. I will drag the hell out of y'all. Don't y'all not familiar with me? Don't be talking crazy shit to me, because honey, I'll make you change your profile picture. I will drag you just that bad. Okay? Okay. Latasha said they think they can do what they want to people because that's how a lot of people are. That's how a lot of people are. Yep. Hey, not the one. Misunderstood said, I hope he doesn't just take a payday but expose these people. But see, the thing about it though, with that, I'm torn on that. Because if somebody has abused you, you deserve that, right? You deserve that. You deserve whatever, because as someone that's been sexually assaulted, you can't recover from that ever. You can't recover from that. So if they get a payday from it, that's about the only compensation that you can get, right? And these people are dealing with some very powerful investors, powerful players in the industry. They're covered. You know what I'm saying? They're covered. So a lot of times, even if you tell on them, unless the main players want them to go down, they're not going to go down. Diddy's going down because Diddy pissed off Clyde. He didn't fall out of grace. Once you fall out of grace with the key players, that's where you mess up with. That's how you know when they have actually tore their asses. So even if you tell, and just think about the stuff that happened with Epstein. Think what happened with even Harvey Weinstein. He tore his drawers with somebody. You know what I'm saying? No, they don't want to lose no money. Candy says Diddy is innocent. And I'm white. Byron Allen. Ooh. Now Byron Allen is another one. These is just chocolate covered white men at the end of the day. Chocolate covered white men. Yep. Angela Reddick said, I had a coworker who kept putting her hands on my neck to give a massage. She would not take no for an answer. I had to report her for sexual harassment. She started doing it to others and was fired. And I'm thinking that you're a woman. I was just talking about this with a cousin of mine who is she's bisexual. And I was telling her that I noticed that a lot of women sometimes who are lesbian or bi or whatever, a lot of times they are sometimes more overtly sexual towards straight women than men are. And I was like, why do they think they can get away with that or whatever? And she was like, because nobody's suing them for sexual harassment. So, yeah. So let me see. Please dedicate 1 hour to your kids. No phones, just one-on-one talking. I think that's a good idea. Definitely. Island girl. Hey, girl. She said, if they can bring down a powerful white man like Weinstein, they can do it to anybody. Absolutely. And they is the operative word. Yep. Misunderstood says, why have your colleagues support you if you're not going to follow through? That's true. That's very true. Very, very true. Candace said, Diddy ain't done nothing to nobody except Kim. Okay, baby, if you say so. Was you there? Midwest Black Girl said, Christian, get your money and go. He don't owe us anything. Look, I feel like he put himself in the best position to do so because he hasn't named the name. He made it vague enough so that, whoever he was talking about knew who he was talking about, and they could contact him and get a check written up. Okay? So I'm just saying. He probably is being supervised by an attorney, but I bet you there's some negotiations for a check. Yeah, we are all entitled to an opinion. Amen. She Love says, if he did this for attention, I'm going to block all his straight to DVD TV One movies. Don't do that, girl. He need them little 15-cent royalties. Now, they get like 10-cent, 5-cent royalties. Now, why you want to do that? Why would you want to do? Don't, girl. Give him his royalties. Watch his little stuff on TV One, baby. Don't do that. That's not right. Steve Minaj, what you say? Steve Minaj said, I worked in HR for over 12 years. I've heard so many stories of individuals dealing with verbal and sexual harassment. I sued a company in 2007 for harassment and won. Sure did. Yes, I agree that Byron Allen is a lot like Robert Smith. Absolutely. Latasha said, I'm getting my check, and you better, honey, because like I said, and I'm a victim of SA. I survived and all that, but I'm telling you that it's not something that goes away. You can be brought back to that spot at any time. So even though my attacker went to prison, let me tell you, I don't ever get out of prison because all I have to do is revisit that space, place, and time, hear a familiar sound, a sight, a smell, and I'm right back. I'm right back to where, so I feel like victims should get paid. That's about the only redemption that you can get, because they eventually get out of prison, you know. Amber says, well, he has a son now to love and give him what he didn't get as a child. Yeah, and hopefully that can work out, you know. Because if he has a son, that's of the utmost importance. Goddess Oshun says P. Diddy pissed off some really high. At least that's what it really all boils down to. Absolutely. He sure did. And he's going to pay. I am human first. Is not so sorry to hear about your trauma. Girl, it's okay. It's okay. I really do appreciate I appreciate the empathy. But you know, we go through things sometimes to help other people, you know. So yes, Maisha, triggers are very real. But I'm still super duper nosy. I really wish that he was able to push the limits and actually prove and show who did it. Because in a lot of ways, I feel like he just threw a rock in the water, and that could be a couple of billionaires. A couple of billionaires. Gigi had to go do something real quick. She said she needed a 5-minute break. So we right here. Okay. Monica says, even though he said he wouldn't take money, if the numbers are right, he's absolutely. Because he doesn't, Christian is not very financially set, so he's going to take the money, baby. Naomi said he looked like Jesse. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. He's been in the game for almost 20 years and only has 3,000. That's cray-cray. But you know what? If you listen to a lot of these celebrities, that's what they say. A lot of them are complaining about not having no money. Yeah, Gigi grabbing her snacks. Paris Alexander said he broke, baby. He ain't got him at $3,000. Now I'm broke and I got more than $3,000 now. That's broke. You get to a certain age, you need to have at least $3,000 somewhere. Shit. Man, if Wendy was still on, you know she'd give us the scoop. You know what needs to happen is an overhauling of Wendy's old videos, because Wendy spilled tea all the time that aged perfectly. Okay? That's why now she's one that had to get shut down. Because when people think of Hollywood or the elites shutting people down, we have a very limited lens. A lot of times we think that it looks the way it looked with Kanye and with Diddy only, and with, you know, Epstein and Weinstein. It looks different ways. It can't also present the same way it presented with Wendy, you know. Hope Denise says, do you have a podcast? I have a channel. Grown Woman Vibes is my channel, honey. Keisha said she broke and she 35. Baby, we're going to pray for you, baby. We're going to pray that you get some money, baby. Okay? Keisha, you're going to get you some money. Okay? And don't be confessing being broke. I'm one of those people. You do not confess broke. Okay? You just in between. Okay, baby? You're going to get some money. You're going to get some money. Let me see. Surviving Diddy and Tyler Perry is going to be on streaming services very soon. Yes, and I love the fact that 50 is so damn petty that he's doing it. And what I love about what 50 Cent's doing is that he is giving all of the proceeds to the victims. So even though he's petty, and I know that this is get back because he can't stand Diddy, there's a little bit of integrity there. Even though I feel like 50 does bullshit, you know, with his son and other shit and stuff like that. He's not a perfect person. Nobody is. But there's a little bit of integrity with Diddy. I mean, with 50, if he's giving the proceeds to the victims. Because when they did Surviving R. Kelly, you know they made some money. Right? Keisha need to go live and tell the world she got a camera on time. Right. Child. Celebrity Scandalous says, I know, 2004, 2006. Oh, yeah, she spilled the tea a lot. A lot. But I don't feel like we done though. I feel like that there's going to be more stuff coming out before the end of the year. Do y'all really think that the last of the Diddy people are out? I don't. I wouldn't be surprised if this week, tomorrow, I wouldn't be surprised if there's somebody that comes out tomorrow. Mm-hmm. When he says she has a picture of Puff, a lot of people say that. Do y'all know who Jayla Sims is? Jayla Sims was one of my clients when she won Making of His Band. And when she won, you know, she had to stay out there for a little while and was messing around with Diddy them in the studios and stuff like that. Jayla said that there was a party that Diddy had that was so demonic and so weird that Jayla could not stay there. So, and Jayla is also trans, and Jayla definitely said that I believe Diddy's probably gay. So, okay, Randall says she don't think anybody else coming through. Ice Coffee says I think men will come forward next about Diddy. Let me tell you something else that I expect. Right? Yes, she does. Yes, Jayla does back up for Faith. Yep. Jayla used to eat at my dinner table back in the late 2000s. But y'all know what I'm expecting to come out is this. I'm expecting for some of these lawsuits and some of these people coming out to talk about women in the industry that we all like and respect being complicit or knowing what's going on and taking a blind eye. I really do. I think that we're going to see more involvement of women. I absolutely do. Jackie's Food is Serenity says, I haven't been on since I lost my husband. I came back, but everything is different. I love the new look. Oh, I'm so sorry that you lost your husband, honey. I'm sorry. Gigi should be back in a few more minutes. But I know she's glad that you're back. I know she's glad. Diddy allegedly has a tape of Biggie doing something strange. Well, we know Biggie has some strange lyrics. You know what I'm saying? We definitely ain't gonna put nothing past Biggie, and nobody around them.
Thank you so much, Naya.
No
Y'all
problem,
gotta give Naya a big round of applause. Naya, please tell them where they can find you, girl.
Y'all can find me. My channel is Grown Woman Vibes. Okay. And yeah, no problem. I understand how it is. I've been on the stream and need to go to take a tinkle break. Anybody come up here.
What were you guys talking about?
Just talking about some of the allegations that then came out this year, and I just said I'm expecting us to hear about some women being complicit soon. And some of this stuff, like knowing and turning a blind eye, like how everybody did, you know.
Do you think they should be able to get in trouble for that?
No, I don't think they should necessarily be able to get in trouble, but I do think that, well, it depends on if they witnessed a crime, yes. I think I'm torn on that because like sometimes the people who knew were also victims in a way because they were also intimidated, also scared. It's so nuanced, you know what I'm saying? But I think that we should at least have an understanding that there are many people that will watch you be harmed, hurt, intimidated, and abused, and will sit there and act like ain't nothing happened.
Yeah, it happens in the hood all day. Mm-hmm. I think that, and I just want to say, have you guys ever witnessed a crime and you guys did not say anything? If you have, press 4. If you knew something was wrong and you didn't say anything, press 4. Have I been in that situation? I think I have. I don't know how, but shit, I feel like I've probably seen some shit. And is it the same, Naya? What if something was done wrong to you and you shut the fuck up? You ain't say nothing. Ain't that the same thing?
I guess it's similar, but that's why I say it's nuanced. Because it's like, okay, again, I've also survived sexual assault, but it happened in a different way. It wasn't. It was. I didn't know the person. It was an attack. while I was jogging. But the thing is, even with that, because of how hard they make it when you report it, it was hard. And my situation was very complex because there was another person there that was assaulted as well. And you're not necessarily handled like a victim when you go to report it. It's very uh it's very hard. And then just listening to everything going on where people are saying, you know, people automatically believe that you're lying. What did you have on? Why were you there? I can see why so many people don't tell for a long time. And then when you hear, because who was that? Miami Tip had did a video recently, and she was just saying stuff like, basically the men were being tricked by little girls, and so they shouldn't tell because the girls are grown and fast, and you know, that regular talk. So like, I think victims can hear that, and some of them could be at the brink of wanting to tell and don't tell because they feel like people won't believe them based on our conversations. You know what I'm saying?
Of course, yes. I've been that way. Shit, I
Yeah.
had some shit, and I was like, "Fuck!" I already know what the church gonna say. I should have had my black ass in church. I
Mm-hmm.
shouldn't have been doing no worldly stuff anyway. It's my fault. I caused this. I put myself in
Yep.
that position for it to happen. Maybe God did that to me to teach me a lesson, just to stay in church and not to be out here in the world. So those are all thoughts running my head because when I'm on the porch, that's what I hear about other victims. Well, look, you know, she wanted, why was she in the first place? She should have stayed her ass in church. She should have did that. So of course I replayed that thoughts and I had the answer for myself.
Yeah.
Just like me coming out, I already knew they ain't gonna fuck with it. They're gonna reject it based off of what I hear other people rejecting their kids. So I already knew what it was for me, but I did not know because I never gave them a chance to. I did not give them the chance. I just didn't want to give the chance to get it rejected if I felt like I already knew the
Yeah.
answer. And I
Yeah.
think that's the same way with certain victims too. Like they don't want to talk about it because they already feel that nobody's going to believe them. They're going to get rejected anyway. So some
Mm-hmm.
people just can't not deal with that heartbreak.
That's vulnerability. There's vulnerability, and you don't want somebody to step on your trauma. You know, so yeah, that's tough. That's tough. You know, but girl, I'm gonna go in here and finish because I decided to stay in the car once I got you on the phone because that grocery store is
Okay.
loud. But I'm gonna go and cook so I don't have to put these people out my house because they hungry. Um,
I appreciate it. And I hope that we can collab on some other hot topics.
absolutely, that'll be great.
All right. Well,
All
thank you.
right,
All
no
right.
problem.
All right. So, Lorenzo, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Can
How
you hear
are
me?
you? Yep, I can hear you. What are your 2 cents about this?
I actually believe Christian Keys about him being touched and stuff because I believe he's telling the truth.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And it's nothing. I want you to remember. Do you remember back in 2012? It was this actor that worked for Todd Perry that got arrested but I think for breaking into his office or something, trying to attack Todd Perry, and he got arrested.
I heard about that, but I can't tell you exactly what happened, but I do remember a little bit. Well, what about that case? Do you think that plays into this case?
Like I say yes, cause like yeah, cause like cause like cause like I believe that, I believe the man, he probably was somebody that used to date Todd Perry or something like that.
Oh my God. So can
Yeah.
I ask you a question? Do you think Tyler Perry likes the same gender?
Yes.
Why do you say that? You know, a lot of people, when they hear that follows him, they get very offended. They say he's a man of God. He's a Christian man. He does so many great works for the people. He would never be that way.
Mm. But in reality, do they really know Tyler Perry for real? Just the
Well,
faces my on TV and the moves and stuff like that. Do you really know them?
Well, nowadays, so many people on television, on Instagram, they show so much of themselves and they've
Mm-hmm.
been following him for so long. Of course, they know Tyler Perry. They know when they go to Tyler, they know what they're going to get. They've been fighting for Tyler Perry. They have a relationship with Tyler Perry. They love Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry
Hello.
has been in their home for every day. Every day, Tyler Perry is in their living room. Every day, Tyler Perry is in their bedroom. So,
Mm-hmm.
yes, they have a connection. They know this man. Just like, don't you know your pastor if you did go to church? You may not see your pastor 24/7, but you know your pastor. You
Yeah.
respect your pastor. You
Mm-hmm.
honor your pastor. I mean, and anybody can make that argument. The man that you sleep with or the woman that you sleep with,
Yeah.
you can stay with a person for 20 years and still don't realize they have another lifestyle they live.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. It cause like and and like this is the funny thing the man that been attack was trying to break in Tyler Perry studios back in 2012 like the crazy thing and like the man he look just like Christian Keys.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, Lorenzo, I just want to say thank you so much for calling in. I'm going to keep that in the back of my head and I'm going to look that up. I'm going to look that case up. All right. So I'm going to let you go. Hey, celebrity scandalous. How are you? What are your thoughts on this?
Hey, Mama, thank you for having me. Well,
Eh,
I feel like the same thing with R. Kelly. Before R. Kelly, for years we had rumors and innuendos that he had been doing stuff. And if you remember, there were like at least 10 cases that never made it to court because he would have his attorney, do payouts like checks and everything. So I really feel I don't know if it's Tyler Perry or Robert Smith. I mean, I don't know because this is all speculation. The first person that came to mind for me was Tyler Perry because when I saw Christian, that's the first person that I know that he's connected to, but I don't know his history that well. So I feel like I do believe something happened, and I feel like the person, whoever has been coming at him, they know it. And I feel like behind the scenes, they're going to offer him a check. And you made a point. You said, oh, people don't believe Tyler Perry could do something like that because he's so religious. Listen, we are all human, okay? Tyler Perry had a kid out of wedlock, just like myself. So if we're putting religion into things and the way Christians are supposed to do things, we all live our lives and we're Christians and we're holy and religious as long as it benefits us. So you cannot say, because you don't know this man personally, that he wouldn't do something like that. Your religion and your desires sometimes conflict. All we know is his professional catalog. We don't know his bedroom history. I mean, I know you heard of Walter Lee Hampton, who outed him about 10 years ago. I believe some of the stuff that he was saying back then. So it's totally possible. I mean, we don't know who it is, but it's totally possible.
Yeah. Yeah, it's possible. Wow. Wow. What were your first thoughts when you first heard the news? I know you say you think it's Tyler Perry, but you say you're not sure. But I believe it's Tyler Perry. But if it's not Tyler Perry, why would he allegedly by association, why wouldn't he clear his friend's name? If him and Tyler Perry, they've been friends for what, over 15 years, right? That
Mm-hmm.
is one of his mentors, correct? He does
Mm-hmm.
work with Tyler Perry, correct? He knows
Mm-hmm.
when he tell this story, he's a smart man. He knows that people are going to associate and assume it's Tyler. So why not, as a friend to Tyler, clear his name?
Exactly. I mean,
Why not
that's
shit on him? Why?
that's the first thing. It's like that's like common sense. I mean, if you are closely affiliated with somebody, like if I came out and said my girl was getting at me and everybody knows us to be besties, and I made a comment like that, of course the first person they're going to think about is the person you have the longest history with or the most visibility with. So there were people in the comments, like if you pour over it, which I didn't, but if you caught certain comments, it's like I think people were saying Tyler, they mentioned something about his new movie on Netflix, the documentary, and he said, I didn't watch it. those little things are telling. Like if that's your dude or your mentee and all this stuff, mentor, you would be more positive. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, but you're so right, celebrity scandalous. You guys, can I just say this? Just like celebrity, she brought this up, genius. If Tyler Perry was his friends for 15 years, if they were so close, he got you that job that you got now, you work for him. How could you not watch your boss documentary and then say it in a public forum, oh, I didn't watch it, so casually, when he talked about his life story? And then what was telling was he told another situation about a woman and that somebody was grabbing him nuts. And then somebody assumed it was another woman. He said, oh, no, don't do that. Don't do that to her. I love her. That's my
Yep.
girl. He
Yeah.
protected her, but he did not protect Tyler Perry whatsoever. He could have easily said, y'all, this is not Tyler. So he wanted it to be confusion. And
It
I
was
thought
it
Christian
was
got
Cheryl Pepsi Riley.
it
It was
did not.
Cheryl Pepsi Riley. I mean, people don't even know her like that. So you mean you gonna sit up here and protect this woman that we don't even know you that connected with, but Tyler Perry? You gonna sit there and be on mute like Beyonce? No. Uh-uh. And not to mention, Gigi, think about this. I feel like this whole thing with this documentary about Tyler Perry, I feel like that was a trigger for him. And he was like, oh, hell no, you getting too much celebration. Let me come out with the real. To me, it feels like on the heels of this documentary, it's only been out maybe 2 weeks. And all of a sudden, we're hearing a person who's closely connected to you coming out with these kind of allegations. Don't that seem kind of odd too?
Yes, I feel like it's some type of jealousy going on. Shit.
Okay. And it doesn't mean that he didn't do
He
something to
feel
him.
like he can do better work than Tyler.
Probably. I mean,
He
if the
says
man is
when I have my studio, you guys, it won't be like that. When I have my stuff, I'm going to show you the proper way to do it. And I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And the way he runs his studio is just so unprofessional. That's why I give daps. I give daps. And everybody is going to be equal. Nobody's going to feel like they're a sex object or anything. And we
yeah,
Perry, he got all them sexy dudes. He probably see his ass as sex objects. Take your shirt off. Do this. Do that. And it seems like he don't not. I don't know. It seems like he don't want to be a sex icon, but he gonna use that sex icon to get what he want. But it seems like he really don't want to be that. He want to be more than just a sex figure. So it seems like he battles with that idea of him being a sex figure versus him just being a good whoever man he want to be.
can you imagine if this person behind the scenes has been doing this stuff? Just imagine if you have a corporate job and your boss is doing all this stuff and they getting all these accolades and you looking at them like, damn, they celebrating this person. But I know the real man, that would eat you up. And I think that's what triggered him and pissed him off. He's like, oh, hold up. I'm gonna come out with the real on you. I'm sorry. You've been
Had a
doing this. Mhm.
Right. Yes. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go
No,
ahead.
I just feel like he broke. It was like, because you done took this for years, and all of a sudden, right when this man is being celebrated, I mean, they're Oprah and everybody, oh, Tyler, all of a sudden now you come out with these innuendos. You know who they gonna think it is. And you did not take an entire hour that you talked about, and I'm not saying it didn't happen, because I do believe something happened, but the entire time when people were making stuff in the comments, you didn't say, oh, no, oh, no, man, me and Tyler know that he got no. He sat up there and let us think whatever we wanted to think to kind of give us hints like, uh-huh, without saying it. I feel like behind the scenes, Tyler Perry is gonna be like Diddy and Cassie. He gonna write, okay, how much do I need? If this man goes on mute in the next week, we'll know.
Well, he already went on mute because remember he said that oh, I'm gonna do it in the morning. He said he's gonna go and he's gonna release the recording in the morning. It's
But
been
I thought
two mornings.
But I thought he was gonna go to, like, the police or release it, professional or whatever, judicially or something. I thought that's what he was saying. I didn't know that he meant he was going to do it online, because if that was the case, just do it now. Do
Well, if he was gonna do it, just he wasn't gonna share the audio. Why? Okay, so what? He just want the police to share the audio?
Well, I guess maybe he's just trying to do it in a manner that's more, because again, just like people, okay, and let me say off topic, Gigi, real quick. This whole thing about Cassie and Diddy, I did an interview with Malika from Making the Band, who worked. She was one of the girls who almost made it to Danity Kane. I have a video I'm releasing tomorrow. So just to let you know, I want your people to watch it because she has a very different perspective. But my point is that it's the same thing in terms of he wants Cassie wanted money allegedly. I guess he remember because he said, "Oh, I don't want money for this. That's why I let the statute slip." Well, you didn't want money necessarily to go through the courts, but you want the behind the scene money. And number two, if he did let the statute slip, like, what's your point? Well, because he did mention the police or the officials. So what are you trying to do? Criminal charge? I mean, what are we doing here? I'm not knocking him. I'm not victim shaming, but what are we doing? Do you want to just
Being honest, shit. A lot of people feel like it was a money grab. He wanted the money.
well listen, some people feel the same about Cassie too though. So y'all gotta
Yeah.
watch my video tomorrow.
Well, tell them plug yourself in. But yeah, a lot of people feel like Cassie wanted that money. It was no shade, no shame. It is what
No,
it is.
yeah, you're not victim shaming, but I mean, if you wanted this person, if you were trying to help other women, why weren't charges pressed? You know what I'm saying? And it's not a problem. Because I
Well,
done sued a company before too and got to cash out. But you
plug,
know,
plug yourself.
oh, Celebrity Scandalous. And I got a video dropping tomorrow with Malika from Making the Band. She was on season 3. And she talks a little bit about Arbery, Diddy. Cassie was around at the time. I'm kind of editing it. And she has worked with Tupac. So y'all check it out. And thank you, Gigi. I'll be back on when you have me.
Anytime. Anything else you want to add to this?
No, I want the man to drop it. I want him to let us know. Shit. That's what I want to know. Who did it?
Do you think
That's
honestly, do you guys think that you guys gonna hear that recording? Press 1 if you guys feel like we're gonna hear the recording. Press 0 if you feel like no, we're not gonna hear recording. And press 7 if you feel like it was no recording, his ass was just bluffing.
what I didn't think he could be bluffing because whoever did it, they know, Gigi. They know. And if it's a billionaire baby, after they saw what happened to Diddy, I would be writing a check yesterday.
A lot of people say he bluffing. They feel like he was bluffing with that
What?
that
With the video? I mean
audio.
the audio?
Yeah.
Uh I don't, you know what? I don't think so because even myself, I have recorded people. Okay. So I think when you're in situations and you feel threatened, any person, my mom, old school, she used to tell me years ago, you better record that. Even, and let me just say this right here too. Some people kept bringing up, oh, it's a two-party state. And if you didn't let the person know, let me tell you something. If somebody is doing something to you illegally, like the harassment that he spoke of, you recording them and being sued, there are limited penalties that you will face. Like people act like if you breach an NDA or something, if your breach may say you can face up to a year in jail and a $10,000 fine. If I'm going up against a billionaire, do you think, and I got video recordings, do you think I would record this man and sue him for $1 million versus facing up to a year in prison and $10,000 fine? I'm gonna go for the big money. That's a risk. So that goes out the window. When you have this kind of evidence against a billionaire, you better record him, and you would not care about an NDA, and you would not care about the penalty or breaching your contract that you signed. That's crazy. I used to be a litigation secretary, so I kind of know some of this stuff. No, that's a good risk. You have to weigh the risk. Are you really gonna just like Tasha King, Cardi B? Cardi sued her. She ain't got that. Did you get $4 million? How long will it take you to recoup that money? You know what I'm saying? So anyway, girl, I get up here and get on my little soapbox.
That's all right. That's
All
all right.
right. Well, thank you, baby, and I'll talk to you next time.
Thank you. All right. So, hey, Calvin, how you doing?
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty awesome. So, thank you for calling in, and I want to know what are your 2 cents about this?
Yeah, so just picking up on a couple of points you guys really highlight and brought forth. Like when I listen to him, I don't think he's doing this for the money. Just think about it. If he has voice recording and all this evidence, this is He's in a power position at this point in time. He could blackmail Tyler Perry at this point for anything, for any type of roles, whatever. I'll go to the I'll go to the public with these recordings and you'll be outed. So put yourself in Tyler Perry's position. If someone has this type of evidence on me, he's gonna get I'm gonna do everything to make sure his career goes where it needs to be if he has this type of evidence. So my thinking and when I listen to him, he's mad about something that's going on currently within their relationship, and he's jacking it up because he comes off like he's upset about Tyler Perry, and we're supposed to make it seem like he's taking that he's upset that he's been being harassed or whatever the case may be. But then he goes and he signs his deal with Tyler Perry, where Tyler Perry is producing the show. Like, who does that with their person that they're angry about, that grabbed their reached at their crutch and did all this stuff like that? Who goes and then gets in a deal with them? So what I did is I went to
I think
Wikipedia
a lot
and
of people do, Calvin. I mean,
huh?
you never heard of people getting beat up and they go back to their abuser?
But the way the way he's coming off, the way he's positioning it is like he was like disgusted by the whole situation, whatever the case may be. Uh, uh, his story to me, he
Yes, Cardi B,
go ahead.
ain't she disgusted when Offset cheat on her, but she still go back?
Yeah, you have a valid point. I guess I hear what you're saying. Um, uh, I guess the way he paints it, the way he comes
Remember
off
when
as
Krishan Rock was so upset that Blueface posted the baby's ding thing, and you would have thought that she would never see him again. She said she wanted Blueface in jail, but she went right
yeah.
back.
But the difference is all these people are in a romantic relationship where love can blind you to certain things.
How
He
we
does
know
not
that?
have it.
Well, we do know this, Calvin. Sorry to cut you off. Somebody's
Uh-huh.
in love with someone. These billionaires are in love with him. Can we say that? Are we agreed? Can we agree that the billionaire, Tyler Perry or whoever, is obsessively in love with Christian? Either they in love with him, they obsessing over him, they fantasizing over him, they have a deep obsession with him, which is a relationship, especially if you're working with this person. And he said he was working with this person. He said this person was his mentor. So they do have a relationship. Maybe it's not romantic on both sides, but it's so romantic on one side. While Christian talking, somebody getting butterflies in their hearts and nuts. Okay.
It, and I hear you and I agree with you. And when I examine it from that situation, my thing is, why are these people still coming at him, calling him, propositioning him after he's made it, supposedly made it clear that he does not go that way? Why is this person still calling you and offering you 1,000? So my thing is, he's not being as clear, or maybe he's uneasy about making it clear where his
Maybe he's not gonna
boundaries.
tell you everything. Maybe he's not gonna be honest. I mean, do most people be honest about everything? Hell no. Now Candace says a romantic versus a business relationship. I beg to differ, Candace. I feel that if one party is getting you the position based on your looks, it's not just
Uh-huh.
on business. If one party is infatuated with you and lusting after you, and you know that shit, and you still work with them, that's just not business. You already know it's about.
I definitely hear you, and in following up with that with that same line of thought, one of the things that he said that did not make sense to me is the second billionaire where he went to their place, right? So if you listen to him, he says he went to the place with his manager, right? Christian at this point in time is on notice. He understands the game. He knows his looks. He brings people, men or whatever, to the yard wherever they come at him. So he goes to this place with his billionaire, right? He has his manager, and then if you listen to him, he says his manager just ups and bounces or whatever the case may be, and then the supposed billionaire goes to the next room and does this whatever. My thing is, if Christian is aware of how the industry is, why does he let his manager go somewhere else and not stay with him 24/7 while he's with this? So no type of inappropriate behavior takes place. So some of the stuff like that, like what he says,
But why?
doesn't really add up to.
This is what I'm
Go ahead.
thinking. Why are you even in a position to work with a person that you know they like you? So it's like, okay, he knows that they like him. They have a weakness for him, but he still want to
Uh-huh.
try it. He want to use his pretty foot to get the door, but at the same time, he don't want them to look at him in that type of light. But you're using that in that type of light. It's like
Hey,
a stripper hoe. I want to come
uh-huh.
here. I don't want you to lust after me, but I'm going to bring my stripper outfit and I want you to give me the
Uh-huh.
job. And I know you
Uh-huh.
want this, but at the
Uh-huh.
same time, I don't want you to
Uh-huh.
have this. It's like, this is
Uh-huh.
a big ass tease. Why are you investing in these motherfuckers that you know they want to fuck on you? You know this.
Exactly. Before I get off the plan, I want to bring up one last point with you. But yeah, you bring up a great point. So let me ask you this: what would you have done if you have billionaires hitting on you and you got all this evidence? Would you take advantage of that situation and
Wow.
use that?
Candace said, hold on, bitch, because I'm feeling Candace hoe. Candace say, Gigi's, he's an actor, not a goddamn prostitute, bitch. Listen to the actors casting couch. They are goddamn prostitutes. Please. How many times you hear these actors say, yeah, they slept their way to the top? Who couch that she was on? That's not prostitution. That's not prostitution. Girl, bye. Half of these motherfuckers. He even told you. He said all the men that Tyler Perry get, he pay $100K for those men. They all prostitutes. Come on now. These motherfuckers not getting parts because they earned it. They getting their parts because they sleeping their way to the top. They are sleeping their way to the top. Boys and women
And
alike.
and that's the other thing about that. He threw with that statement. Now we're looking at everybody that's worked for Tyler Perry to think if they gave it up or whatever. So it's so many things about what he came forth with it. With he, I don't think it was well thought. It seems like a rash, and that goes back to what I want to tell you. When you get a chance, look at the writing credits for the Queens that show that he produced. It came from his book, right? If you look at the writing credits, the first season he was writing on all of the material and it had high ratings. The second season, mid-season, Tyler Perry takes over writing. Now Tyler Perry is writing for the entire season, and for season 3 it's strictly Tyler Perry. So I think that may be the source of what he's angry about. Maybe it's like now he's feel like his book, his vision, his show, and Tyler Perry's come somehow and hijacked it, or whatever the case may be, because it does not make any sense for him to come out at this point in time in the way he did. Is he's evidently angry about something that's
Okay,
currently
hold on.
happening.
Candace, this bitch, I got an issue with her. Candace
Oh,
gonna
what
talk about
happened?
yes, Gigi, but everybody don't know that when they going in off top. Candace, save the bullshit. This nigga is 48 years old. He's been in the industry longer than I was. Okay. Okay. Look at all this sexiness. Okay. You telling me the gay Hollywood, these gay photographers, because most of these photographers are men and that are gay photographers. They wasn't trying to hit on that. Of course they was. They looking at him in his sexy eye. That's why they're able to capture this shit. Okay. He know what's up. He know how this shit go. He's not no amateur. So why are you acting? You treating this grown man like he's an amateur?
Candace
He
need to
don't
come
know.
up. Candace need
He
to
know
come
what
up.
it is. Shit. Shit, I could tell you some damn stories. That's how they be doing these niggas when they first get in the scene. God damn it. They want you to take off your clothes. They say, well, how you going to be a model if you don't feel comfortable taking off your clothes? What if we book you a ass shoot with an underwear, hangs? Are you going to reject that? Are you going to reject fruit of balloons? Okay. And I was like, I just don't feel comfortable doing that. Okay. Then okay, well, get out the office. We don't take you serious. You're not about this business. This is your body. Your body is a tool to sell. And that's what you are. When you're a model, you're nothing but a fucking prop. Your body is a prop for other people to use to sell.
And I think that and that part right there, I think he may also have some resentment that he didn't pop off. like when the part when he was got hit on by that young lady, whatever, he was told by somebody, whatever, just stand there, look pretty, whatever. So maybe it's like some resentment there as well, that he's just being used, as you said, to be as this just pretty boy, just to stand there and look pretty, and his talent is being overlooked or whatever. And I think that may be a source of a lot of his resentment as well. But
I don't
I
know.
don't
It
know.
just seems like he has a lot of feminine energy where a lot of people just touch on him and he really don't do nothing. He don't stand up for himself. He has an issue with standing up himself when it comes to the sex stuff. So if he was in his masculinity, and there's nothing wrong with being feminine, shit. I'm feminine a little bit, sometimes, a little bit. But yeah. But when I was in a situation where shit, this photographer wanted to shoot me and he came from overseas and it was so much pressure because I couldn't afford him. These photographers are like thousands of dollars. And then
Mhm.
they have shit, and shit. Ah,
Don't tell on yourself, Gigi. Don't.
I might have let one thing lead to another, okay, but I ain't go all the way because I didn't feel comfortable. But he may touch a little shoulder a little bit too long. You know what I mean? He
Hey.
may touch on the chest a little bit too long, okay?
Well, I don't
Okay.
want to take up all your time.
If I was a real straight nigga, I would have knocked him. Don't be touching on me like that. Give me a woman to touch on me, nigga. Okay?
Yeah. Well, I don't
But
want to take up too much of your time.
okay,
Go ahead.
Calvin. All right, Calvin, you trying to leave me?
No, go ahead. Go
Calvin,
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. No, I didn't want. I don't want. I won't be respect for anyone behind me. That's all.
no, you so nice, Calvin. But nah. But go ahead. Say what you gonna say. Say your departure because you want to leave. Go
Oh,
ahead.
I was going to ask you. No, no, I wanted to. Oh, I just you made. I forgot. Oh yeah. Can you clarify for me? Everyone's saying he's 3K. He has 3K in the bank. Where did that come from?
$1,000.
Yeah. Where did that come from?
That's what he allegedly said. He had 3,000 to his name, and the billionaires have all that money.
Mm, mm,
I don't
mm.
get it. I just think like if you don't
I
care
don't
about
get it.
money, then why would you even bring that up?
Because he's
Why
trying.
don't you
He.
just turn a blind eye? Like leave that Hollywood shit alone. Like you already know what Hollywood is about. Like why don't you just leave that shit alone? I don't
I
know.
think I. If you, when I listen to him, I think he's trying to set Mr. Perry up the same situation that had Diddy, like Diddy. Because when Cassie came forward and she dropped back, now Diddy came forth with two other people, and he had to. He's now had to walk away from his company or
They said that
step
he
away from
had
it. See,
$3,000 years ago. That was years ago when
okay,
he was
okay.
talking about when he was young.
I should.
When the first
Yeah.
situation happened, he
Okay.
had $3,000 in his name, and they
Uh
were
huh.
offering him stuff. And he
Uh huh.
said it sounded very tempting. He thought about being gay for pay. And I want to know, did you guys hear that? Press one if you did hear he did think
I
about being gay
did.
for pay.
I
Press
did
one
hear.
if you heard. Hold on, press one if you heard he thought about being gay for pay. He said that shit was very tempting. He ain't had much. He did
But
think
that's
about it.
see.
Thought about it that
That's it.
night.
See that,
Or
and that's the thing. That
you didn't hear that. He did
so,
say that. He said he did thought about it. He said it was tempting.
Gigi,
He was hungry. He didn't have shit. And he did think
Gigi
about it. And he just feels sorry for the men that did it
it did
because
it.
he can relate to them because he was about to fucking do it too.
Yeah, yeah, he can look in the mirror, wake up in the morning, look in the mirror, and say, "Don't feel ashamed about what he did that night." So
Yeah.
here's
What
what
if
as
you never thought about doing no shit like that? Ain't no way you constipating, you thinking about it, you rationing that shit out, thinking about okay, I'm gonna look at myself in the mirror, okay, and I'm gonna be okay. That's like I've never rationed myself. Okay, I'm gonna eat some pussy tonight, and can I look at myself in the mirror after I eat it? I never had that. I was never gonna fucking do it. Okay, so
see
clearly he thought
what
about
what
it.
What does that make sense about that statement? At that point in time, he was sitting on recordings by this person. He had all this evidence. You don't have to do nothing. All you have to do is say, Mr. Perry, look, I got you on recording propositioning me. I need $100,000 in my bank tomorrow, or else this is what's going to happen. That's what I don't understand with him. That's what
Well,
doesn't.
hold on. They
He's
said
go
no, he
ahead,
didn't say that. Well, what did he say? Because
huh?
I go back to the part. What did he say? No, I'm talking to the audience. I said, what did he say? Can you please repeat verbatim? What did he say? Did he say he had to look at himself in the mirror and accept what he have done if he would have did it? Did he say that? Press 1 if he said it. Press 2 if he didn't say it.
He said something about the mirror, so I'm gonna press 1.
He said he had to look in the mirror and had to look at himself if he would have did it. That meaning you thought about doing it, nigga. He thought about doing it.
He did. He did.
Ain't no way you looking in the mirror and thought, how can I accept myself? If you're not constipating, you're not thinking about doing it.
And his current actions does not make any sense right now because he wants to take this evidence to the jail, but he knows the time is expired. So it's like he is mad at Mr. Perry for something. Something he's mad at Mr. Perry about, and he wants whatever his empire to come down. I don't get it. I really uh, uh,
Mhm.
uh, I don't get it because he's setting it up so that Mr. what happened to Puff Daddy and all these he had to step away from his company. He's
And he
losing.
also feel this. Sorry to cut your ass off, Calvin, but he also
Okay.
feel this. Now tell me this. Do you feel that he relates to the other men that has been with Tyler Perry for money? Do you feel like
Exactly.
hold on,
Yeah.
let me ask the audience because Calvin, you get it, but these people don't get it, sweetheart. They don't see it. You know, you a man. They can't see it. And I used to be a man, okay? So therefore, okay.
I remember you. I remember you back in the day when you used to
I
interview.
know who didn't remember me back in the motherfucking day. Okay, everybody know me. Period. So anyway, press 5 if what's his name? What's his name? Keys. Press 5 if Keys could relate it to those men that bent over for that money. Press 5 if you feel like he related to them. He felt sorry for, he felt sympathy, he felt something for them. And I felt the reason why he felt that because he knew he could have been that person. He could have been in that situation. And he said he thanked God that he didn't do it. He think that lets you know he thought about that shit. You thinking God you didn't do that shit? That's like me saying,
You probably want to replay that for them.
nah, I ain't gonna play that long ass shit. They say don't do it. Like Calvin, if I said I wanted to blast, if I didn't tell, okay, if I say I'm so glad I didn't pow that motherfucker Calvin. I'm so glad I didn't do it, Calvin. Ooh, Calvin. By me saying it, did I think about doing it?
Yeah, contemplated.
Exactly. I thought about fucking doing it. For me to say, I'm glad I did not do that. I'm glad I ain't pulled a trigger. I'm glad I ain't pulled a trigger. You thought about pulling that trigger. That's why you so fucking excited and happy. Because it could have been you. You could have did it. You was that close. So it says he said he was offered a car and he did not take it. He said he did take the car, Tammy. He said he was going to use that car as proof, as payment. So Tammy said he did not take the car. I heard he said he did take the car. You guys have heard it. Press 10 if he took the car. He said he took the car. Press 15 if you heard he did not take the car.
And Gigi, remember what he said? He also said he was sitting back and looking at all the other people that were getting like all these special treatment, like vacation and all that stuff like that. And he sort of was like he was mad at them because he was like making it seem like those guys did what it took to get that
Right. They
whatever.
said, hold on, Calvin. They said the car was an apology. He did take it. Yeah, he said he was going to use that car as proof that he did it. That Tyler tried him because he used that as an apology. Why y'all making assumptions? Do one knows what this? Well, why he can't clear it up, Clayton? Clayton, clear that shit up. Clear that shit up. Why can't he clear it up? Ask me this. Do y'all feel that this dude Keys, he should clear it up and clear Tyler Perry name? Huh?
Exactly.
Clear that shit up. It's so easy. Tyler Perry don't got shit to do with this. Leave Tyler Perry alone, y'all. I love Tyler Perry. That's my boss. Simple. You would think you would do that for your fucking boss.
Nope.
If people
He's
was assuming, clearly he don't got no parent. Tyler Perry is probably the closest thing he had to a parent. If his father was never there, his mama kicked him out. Tyler Perry probably was the closest thing he had to a daddy.
You know what, Gigi, you remember, I'm thinking back on the play. It was
Now
him
they
and
say he
another.
ain't his boss. He don't work for Tyler Perry. He don't work with Tyler Perry. They don't. Tyler Perry didn't give him no opportunity. He never worked for Tyler Perry. Come on now, y'all just acting crazy now. Talking about he ain't his boss. If he ain't his boss now, he's in partnership with the nigga. And if he ain't in partnership with the nigga, he used to be his damn boss.
Yeah, the way that um the Queen's court looks, he's like the executive producer, whatever the case may be. But it seems like Tyler Perry came on and took control of his show just by the writing, because I don't see him anywhere in the writing. So I'm curious about how that came to play. That he's no longer writing on the show, so it seems like Tyler
So
kind of
what
took
is
over
he
his
doing
hijacked
on
the
the
show.
show? What are he doing on the
I don't
show?
know. I think he's just sitting back and getting executive producer credits or whatever the case
So
may
he's
be.
not even working on the show currently.
Well, I don't see, that's the thing, and I can only just
You
go
see
by
his
what would.
name in the credits. If you don't see his name in the credits, then shit, you already know. Nicole
But
donated $5, and she says he's probably the main chick, and he wants Tyler to be public. Sent videos and links to your DM. Thank you, child. Because I did see. I saw. Did y'all see his behind cracks? And let me tell you this. I know he real pissed off because Keys. He's all on gay websites. They got him naked all on these gay websites.
what? He said
Yeah.
he don't have any.
Well, no, he got naked websites because he did that film. He did that film where he got naked and he was doing the do. And you can see his buttocks, his butt crack. And they got all
Oh,
those pictures on gay websites.
wow. Like I said, when we was talking about, I don't know what interview I saw recently. He was
I didn't
talking with.
did I say that he was gay? I didn't say. I said I think he gay, but I didn't. That don't make him gay. If your husband is on gay websites, that don't make him gay. Anybody can be on gay websites, right? And then they pay guys to be naked for gay websites. That don't make them gay either, right?
Nope.
Right. They all straight. Shit, I don't mind. Identify yourself as straight. Shit, I'm straight too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I, I
We
I
all fucking
just.
straight. Okay. Tyler straight,
Well,
Jamie straight, Diddy straight. We all straight in this bitch. Okay.
this should hopefully serve notice to every producer out
Serve
there.
notice.
Yeah,
Don't
serve notice to
nervous.
get yourself together, get yourself right. If you ain't right now, get yourself right. Put everything in order. Don't be
Right.
proposition people. People recording you. Keep your. Go ahead.
It's too late. You already know. They already fucked up. If they already did some shit now, ain't nobody gonna be trusting nobody, especially these niggas.
Exactly.
These niggas gonna be hard to work with. When y'all see a lot of white people getting casted, you gonna want to know why. These niggas. Girl, she just sent me a picture of what's his name? It's on aznews.com. Christian Keys, you can see his butt. And he just putting his hands on the wall, spreading it. He said he a male cop. He has 5 movies. Okay. Well, yeah, he's a sex icon. Uh-huh. But you know, I'm not saying nobody gay. I'm not saying Shit, let's just go for with it. RuPaul straight too. Okay. I didn't say RuPaul is gay. Okay.
What's his
But
name? The what's the girl? The Kardashian, not Jenna, not Jenny. Which one? Who
girl,
did
I mean child, you mean Bruce.
Bruce? He's not gay, right?
I don't know what he is, what she is. They say that he likes. I've never seen her with a man. Have you seen what? Well, shit. You know what? Can I not talk about that transgender? I don't want to talk about that transgender shit. I mean that transgender. Let's leave that alone. I don't want to fuck up and say something wrong.
Don't okay. We want to try to get you thing, but what do you think about the Mister the other billionaire getting him caught up or whatever? Because he just like he hit everybody, but the person that actually sexually assaulted him, he protected that female. It's like he
Yeah,
specifically
that's what we
target.
said earlier. That's what we mentioned earlier.
Yeah,
They said Candace. Now you know I can't put that on here because it's you see his behind. If you want to go see his behind and all his nakedness, then you go and you search for it. I told you the website, child. Shit, if I can find it and everybody else can find it, you can find it too. Just look. Pray about it and ask God to show you the way. Okay. Mhm. I would like to hear from his mouth that Tyler Perry extorted him. Well, they said he got paid, so he not gonna do it no more. You know, he probably gonna come out and say God
I don't
told him
think
not to
he got
do it.
paid. I don't think he got paid.
Well, why he ain't bring out the recording then? He kept on. Why tell us you have a recording? What the fuck we gonna do with that? Just play it. It
I
felt
think
like
we
it was
being trolled.
threatening.
I just seem like we being
He's
trolled.
suicidal for real. I don't think he's suicidal. He's a Christian. That don't even go together. But he has a strong faith in God. He's a Christian. He's not gonna do that. Mm-mm.
Yeah, it seemed like we being trolled, like because he's coming out saying he's gotten his recording and he purposely didn't wait, so he's gonna go to the cop and present him the recording. It's like a scare tactic. He's like trying to rattle somebody or whatever. Because if you got the recording, put
Yeah,
everything out.
yeah. Naya said he's throwing whistles.
And this is unfortunate because up until this point he was
Hold on,
so
let me
well
bring
respected.
Frozen Bay in
Yeah.
this bitch. Frozen Bay, what's up, girl?
Hello.
Yeah, what you say about somebody being zesty? Huh?
Yeah, like y'all, I don't know what was going on, but
Exactly. Who is
somebody
zesty?
was on, I guess, on the post that was on the neighborhood talk, and they had said something about him pretending to be straight, but he got a OnlyFans, and they sent me his
No, no,
information.
he don't got an only. He's a
Yes,
Christian.
he do. Yes,
Only
he do.
Christian's
He
not gonna have an OnlyFans
um
card.
his OnlyFans is $39.99 per month. His most recent content was last week. I don't know what image he's trying to portray to everybody, but
Wow.
Well, Frozen Bay, I just want to say I'm glad you joined the chat, but Frozen Bay, I want to scream because you told me that because you
what?
know gay men
Breaking
is
news.
subscribing to him. You know that, right? You know gay men is subscribing to him. So why is he gay baiting? Okay? Frozen Bay?
You said gay baiting?
Hell yeah, you know gay men gonna be checking on for him. He said he don't want gay men checking on him.
Okay, but what does it have to do with him being on top or being on the bottom?
So how do you know it's him? Does it the tattoos or stuff match up, or how do we? It's his
Because
face.
I'm not sure if you have an account on OnlyFans, but
No,
they have their whole face on there. It's like explicit content for sex only on there.
I don't. I guess off top, being that he's
Yeah, he's most
in the,
definitely on the bottom and the top.
Mm.
I
Now,
don't,
this is
I
what
don't know.
I don't understand. If okay, you straight men,
But I'm gonna let y'all go ahead with that. He's straight, I mean, I guess he gave for pay on
yeah.
that, but
I was just saying that because I didn't want to hurt people's feelings. You know, gay is still an insult to so many people. when you say somebody is gay, they get their feelings hurt. So in the Black community, people still see gay as like a hurtful thing to say. So I don't want to hurt people's feelings, because people are in love with him and they really love him, and you know that will really hurt them if he was gay. They would not accept him. So besides that, I hear Frozen Bay straight men say, I would never do a OnlyFans account knowing that gay men and men can look at me in that way. I would never put myself in that position.
I mean, like some people don't think like you know.
No,
So
I'm just saying that's how I hear a lot of straight men think.
I didn't know that
GG.
either.
Huh?
Can a female producer pay you 100K to see you naked?
Hell no. What the fuck?
Why are you lying?
Why am I lying? Okay, 100K to see me naked. Originally, I would be fuck no, because I just feel like no. First of all, no, I would not, because what are you gonna do with my images? Like you're gonna use that image to taunt me for the
Oh
rest of my
yeah,
life.
yeah. That's like
You
yeah, I know what that is.
you gonna do some shit. I don't trust if a woman be like, I want to take pictures of me. What the fuck you want to see a trans woman for? Okay, you on some fuck shit. I'm not gonna trust it. If a guy want to do it, no, I'm not gonna trust it. You cannot pay me for 100K to take pictures of me, because one, that means that I do not own those photos, right? You own those photos. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do with my photos. I
What
don't
I
want
think
that
he
of me on the internet. I don't want
well
that. I don't want that at all. So no, I'd rather have my peace of mind than that 100K. I'd rather get my 100K a different way. I'm gonna pray about that. How about that?
what about 1 million?
1 million? Okay, I feel like I'm selling my soul at this point. I feel like you're okay. I gotta sell my soul for $1 million because I'm giving in to something that I don't want to do. I'm giving into something that I don't believe in order to access money. I feel that I'm blessed right now. I don't need
Okay.
the 1 million. I would like it, but I don't need it. And I just feel like by me accepting that, what else is gonna come with that 1 million? I feel like it's too good to be true. And I would say, nope, I'm good on that shit because I don't want myself out here in the world. That's one of the reasons why
Understand.
I'm not having my face everywhere, because I don't want popularity. Not right now. I want to have a peace of mind. I want to sleep at night. I don't want to sleep at
Mhm.
night and people talking about me like roly poly and shit. You know, how they talk about her ass. I couldn't sleep. They kept talking about her wide back. She shaped up and fucked up. Oh no, okay, I don't want that. I had a piece of that when I first came out, the
Mhm.
drama, and I would never. I don't want that. And
Mhm.
I mean, money would make it. It will soften a blow, but that's only if you got to give me enough money where I won't ever have to face the shame of it at all. And I don't know, you
So,
can't do that.
okay. So, to clarify, what if they just wanted to just see you naked, no pictures? Because I think
See,
that's what was
naked with no
proposition A.
picture. Okay,
Yeah, I
that's a
think they
different.
wanted. Yeah, I think
Okay,
that's what the person that wanted
depending
to
on
do,
who it
would
is.
wants
Who is it? Who is it? If
to.
it's a
Although I can't say no
if
no
it's a
famous person
woman,
name.
if it's a woman, I'm gonna question
Um.
it. Say negative, no, because I think that it's just gonna be some funny business. If it's a man
Mhm.
and he's attracted to me, and he's attracted to a transgender, then I say yeah. But if he a man and he's not attracted to transgender, the fuck no. What the fuck? No, I'm not about to be used for your fucking tour, your amusement, bitch. You gonna come out here and talk shit about me? Hell no. I'm not doing that shit. Okay, that's just me. So
But you have to like be
if they
careful
was
with that too.
on and they saw me in a sexy way and it was behind the scenes and nobody would know about it, then maybe I would. If I was attracted to them and they attracted to me and they want to pay me some money, or if they was big, fat, and ugly, as long as they don't breathe on me, okay. And is if it's can I say, can you put some fucking shades on? Do I need to look at your eyeballs looking at me? Because I'm gonna feel like you're judging me. See, I got a lot of
Sans.
insecurity. So I don't need to be out.
I
I'm not comfortable in my motherfucking skin, okay?
Okay. San Divas. So San Divas. No to the 10 million.
You don't know motherfucking stripper and shit. I'm not about to be on a pole embarrassing my motherfucking self. Okay. Hell no. Okay.
I'm gonna lie, I would do it,
Sandiva,
but like they gotta pay me first. A bag comes first before you do anything.
Gigi, do you remember that old school 90s movie Indecent Proposal?
No.
You
San said hot topic $2. Add me to the chat. Okay, where you at, San? I don't see you, San. San, you have to be at shout out to San donated
I
$2.
see her. She said, what about 10 million? I see her in the chat.
I don't see anything with her in the chat either. Is it in the private chat or the regular chat?
It's on the screen. She just before that, she said, what did she say
Hello?
before that?
Yeah, I'm sorry about that shit. Bitch, y'all was about to have a camera reveal in a minute. Shit. I didn't click some wrong shit. I said, oh, bitch, you should have seen my face. Ooh, and I oop. It was gonna be a Kevin Samuel glitch. Ah, it was gonna be a Kevin Samuels glitch in this bitch. Okay, trying to fuck around, find sin. I can't find sin thing.
Where did she go?
Frozen Bay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Nothing. I was just listening, but you have to be careful about that too, because sometimes people would say like, you know, they're not going to expose you, and then as soon as you get to where you're trying to get to, you don't see anything. But people have secret cameras. You would think it's just you and that person, and then they got a whole camera set up somewhere, and before you know it, your pictures or videos is being exploited everywhere, and you don't know what to do at that point. So you have to be careful with like that type of stuff.
Yeah, and
I went through that. I went through that one time, and I did not like it at all. I went through the whole thing of getting it taken down, and like I ever since then, like I have to be careful with men that I come in contact with as well with that.
Wait a minute, what happened with you?
Somebody did her dirty. Go
ahead. Basically, when I started in the strip club lifestyle, whatever, like I was under 21 at first, and like I was just doing like little house parties and private parties and stuff like that. And like I guess the guy wanted me to do like a private little thing with him, but he wanted to take pictures and stuff like that. And I guess like I told him I didn't want him to take any pictures. Well, see, I didn't know the camera was there. So I guess we just having our fun, and he paid me or whatever. And like I guess years later, I didn't even know it until like he hit me up like on Facebook Messenger and was like, what's up? Like, I got boom boom for you, let's meet up or whatever. And I'm like, the conversation was good. Then all of a sudden he said something about he sent me some screenshots or whatever. And like I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh my God, like what the fuck? Like it was me and him on video, and like he got an iPhone, so like it was from years ago, and he just sent it to me 2022. I'm like, damn, like what the fuck? Like I didn't even know what to say to him, but I just told him like I'll see him in court, and like we went through the whole process. Like it was embarrassing, but I'm glad my daughter didn't even get a chance to even see it or anything. He never got on internet, but he kept trying to say like he'll put it on Instagram or Facebook. And I'm like, go ahead, do what you want to do. We don't even come in contact with the same people. We don't follow the same people. So like at the end of the day, I'm not gonna get exposed to nobody. It's the fact that he lied to me. I didn't know that I was on camera. Like that shit, it hit below. Like I was so hurt. Like I didn't even know what to say.
That's a violation. That's just a serious
I wasn't even
violation.
21 yet. I think I was 16, 17. I'm not even sure. But you gotta be careful with stuff like that. I mean, the bag was big as hell, but I didn't know that he was video recording me and everything like that.
Yeah, and you gotta be careful. I've never had nobody take no photos of me and nothing like that. But when I was in high school, I had a guy set me up because he was trying to figure out my tea, and he pretended to be this sexy ass nigga on the internet. And then he copied all the pages and then he put it in my locker and said, I know your fucking tea. Okay. Okay. So I had to be his friend, but I had to pretend to be his friend so everybody can think we're cool. But behind the scenes, he wanted to be more, and he was making me, and we ain't gonna go there. But yeah, child.
You gotta be careful. You gotta do like a
That
little
is
FBI, a little pat down when you come in their house or their room, because like you never know
You just
what
gotta be
is what.
careful everywhere. Anything. You don't trust people. Put your trust in man. No man.
Right, especially in that kind of lifestyle. You gotta be careful because these niggas will do you wrong, man. And that was like my first year, I think, coming to America. Like it was weird. But
Yeah.
wow.
I don't
That's the
think
ultimate violation.
Well,
Gigi.
I just want to. Yes.
No, go ahead. Finish your thought.
Yeah, because I'm about to end the show. I just want to say I thank you so much for everybody coming out. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure y'all subscribe so we can have more of these nice conversations. I appreciate everybody that came up here. Appreciate everybody that donated. Shout out to Naya. Shout out to Scandalous. Okay. And what were you gonna say, Calvin?
That's okay.
All right.
That's okay.
Calvin, I hope to hear you soon. All right, Frozen Babe.
Thank you.
all right,
Thank you.
love you guys.
You are right. Where you at, DJ?
What DJ out?
Shit, I'm looking for the DJ too.
Get your DJ, go.
There we go.